bowls of rice. That's hard. I got it. One bowl takes minutes. Bowls take 8 minutes. This is to test our ability to do calculations. Mister, time's up. Please write your answer on the wooden plaque. Isn't it a trick question? If I knew it'd be this easy, I'll do the quiz too. No, you're all wrong. It's a trick question. 8 minutes equal to hours. The answer should be hours. The answer is, swoosh. A person minutes to finish a bowl C take for people to finish bowls O minutes. It should be hours. Not minutes, idiot. I am speechless. Where did this dumbass get the confidence to do the quiz? So it's true. Everybody at Dongcheng is a loser. Huh, tell him he got it wrong. Lee, you got it wrong. Miss, tell them the right answer please. Congratulations. Mister, your answer is right. What? God spread wisdom equally to the world. The answer to this question is minutes. But you guys were holding umbrellas. Come on. Hit me with question. Minutes. Minutes for bowl. How bowls cost minutes too? You're from Dongcheng. You didn't get anything. There's something fishy going on. I got it. The answer is minutes. Because. With your intelligence level, you think you can make fun of Dongcheng Academy? Exactly. How is that the right answer? He must have bribed the judge. Tang, I'll handle it. Yes, minutes per bowl per person. But with people, they can eat at the same time, can't they? Why shouldn't it be minutes? I think it's because all you guys think about all day is to eat bowls of rice. That's why you're so dumb. A successful showing off. Vanity points are rewarded. Humph. It makes sense. Clatter. In a strictly monitored exam, 2 students submitted 2 identical answer sheets. When the judge saw the sheets, he didn't think they cheated. Why? It's probably because they bribed the judge. That's gotta be it. In a strictly monitored exam, 2 students submitted 2 identical answer sheets. When the judge saw the sheets, he didn't think they cheated. Why? Because both of their answer sheets submitted are blank. Congratulations for answering your second question right. I almost got too happy with myself. Thank God I shut my mouth. Madam, there's a mister outside taking the quiz and he already got 2 questions right. And he can have his answers ready the second he reads the questions. Oh. Either this person is really smart, do you think? Xiaoyan will betray me? I wrote those questions today. Only Xiaoyan knows the answers. Or, Xiaoyan told him the answers. The king's younger sister, Madam Ya. Oh, that's right, he also asked the scholars there, how can he be so handsome and so clever at the same time? He's afraid no one in the world can stump him. Chuckle seems to be an interesting fellow. Madam Ya wants to meet him face to face. This hasn't happened since the spells aloud, how to turn ice into water within the shortest amount of time. How to turn ice into water. Naturally, a fire spell will do. And it needs to be the fastest. If the king casts the dragon spell, that'd be the fastest. But the answer is probably not that. One of the top scholars, Mr. Mo, failed at his third question. There are a lot of factors to take into consideration. There isn't one answer to this question, right? A question like this should be for year-olds. I am embarrassed for people who came up with this question. Look at him. He's supposed to be writing his answer on the plaque, and yet he cut it in half. No. Look. Swoosh, he's probably mad that he doesn't know the answer. He cuts the word ice in half and what's left is water. Does Does this? Congratulations, mister. You've passed all the difficulty level. Such a rare opponent. You're able to solve all 3 questions of mine. Well done. Young man, you have rare talents. I am very impressed. He did it. The top 4 scholars couldn't do it. But I've never seen you in the capital. Tell me, where are you from? Madame Ya is here. This has never happened before. Oh my God. She's so beautiful. And they're huge. Ahem, madam, you asked me where I am from. You want to listen to my story? Yes, I'd like to listen to your story. Sorry, I don't have any stories to tell. There's only one word in my entire life, handsome. Boom, that scared me. I thought God was gonna strike him. Haha, that's a unique answer. How should I address you, mister? I am Bai Li, member of Zhejian cult. I am a student at Tsinghua Beida Academy. I am single, for now. Zhejian cult? Such an interesting character. Mr. Li, since you've solved all 3 questions, how about we continue to advance to the next level? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere. He's not from Dongcheng. What's Tsinghua Beida? Now it's your turn to come up with questions. If no one can answer your questions within minutes for each. Hehe, it's finally my turn to give you questions. I'll for sure fool all of you. Question 1, to all that came to attend the party today, if the golden invitation from Madame Ya is accidentally dropped, what would you do? The golden invitation is dropped? What kind of question is this? If the golden invitation is dropped, then you could only accept your bad luck and go home. I think Madame Ya is so generous as to give another one if this one is dropped. No, this question is very tricky. The right answer should be taking part in this quiz just like him. Yes. This is the answer. Chap, you lost. The golden invitation is dropped, and the answer is taking part in the quiz. Yes. Why did he come up with such an easy question? Idiots. You think you can do the quiz? If it's dropped, just pick it up. But the answers people gave don't seem right. I am ashamed for how dumb you all are. That's the answer? Yet it makes perfect sense. Scholars always treat their reputation as their life. How come he's so different? I believe Mr. Li misspoke by accident. But starting now. I don't want to hear any more cursing words. So, Mr. Li, please restrain yourself. You used cursing words. So crass. You don't deserve to be a scholar. How dare you curse in front of Madame Ya? I shouldn't have done it. But it's just. It was such an easy question and no one answered it right, that motherfucker. I got worked up and said something inappropriate. I won't do it again. Let's not get off the track for too long. The last question was quite interesting. I announce you've passed level 1. Please give us your second question. For the second question, I'll make it easier. Mrs. Wang's neighbor's name's Erden. She thought Erden was a nice young man, so she introduced him to work for her son's motel. Mrs. Wang's son asked, "You must be Erden, am I right? Where do you live?" asked Mrs. Wang's son. After Erden answered the question, he was beaten lid do on Yisik Komi. For the second question, I'll make it easier. Erden was beaten up? Why? Why did that happen? He's beaten up after he answered the question. So the reason must have something to do with his answer. That's right. Mrs. Wang's son asked him where he lives. Erden's Mrs. Wang's neighbor. So his answer should be, I live in. Everyone thought of the answer immediately. But because Madame Ya made it clear no cursing words allowed, so no one dared to speak out the answer and the minutes passed. No one answered Mr. Lee's second question. Mr. Lee successfully passed level 2. Such quick thinking and talent. He really is something. I don't even know what to say, you guys missed 2 easy questions. Listen up, everybody. No one answered Mr. Lee's second question. Mr. Lee successfully passed level 2. I'll have to make the third question even easier. We have a part in our body, some people's parts are hard. Some people's parts are soft. Adults are longer and children's are shorter. Some are furrier, some are not. What body part am I talking about? He really has no fear. Fuck you. You're so crass. Nobody should respect you. Time's almost up. Your chance of answering it is running out. Only shameful people like you would answer this question. Are you guys for real? This is the easiest question there is. It's a part in our body that everybody uses on a daily basis. How come you can't? Win or not? Based on your last question, you don't deserve to be called a scholar. How you say such a vulgar question in front of Madamya? I don't need to explain myself. If no one answers it, I win. So arrogant. You're betting on the fact we won't dare to say the answer. Fine. I'll say it. Good. Tell me then, what's the answer? It's penis. You're such a pervert. How could you say something like that? You were the pervert. What are you talking about? God. Your mind is so dirty. You took my question the wrong way. We all have a body part. Some are hard and some are soft. Of course it's our arms. It's obvious you got it wrong. Adults are longer and children's are shorter. Some are furrier and some are not. What else could it be? What were you thinking? Come, Tang, look at your arms. Aren't they furry? Look at mine too. So pale. Am I wrong? You got me completely. By Lee, you really are shameless and quick on your feet. Congratulations, Master, for your success. Vanity points have been rewarded to your account. Mr. Lee, you got all 3 questions. Starting today, you'll be my most prestigious guest. Please come in. This Madamya. She's giving it off all times, such an attractive woman. Mr. Mo, one of the top 4 students at Mingsheng, known as the King of Poetry. That's. Wait, look at the person by him. That's the top of the top 4, Mr. Zhao. Mr. Mo, 4 of the top scholars at Mingsheng, also known as the King of Poetry. And Mr. Zhao is definitely the best at writing poetic couplets in the entire city. That's very true. I didn't think Madamya would invite them as well. We can witness their talents at the party. Mr. Lee, the 2 of them are as talented as you. Alas, I didn't think you're that type of person. What do you mean? Ma'am, I hope you won't see me as the general public sees me. I didn't get to where I am because of my handsomeness. I know my handsome face is really distracting. It took a lot of the spotlight my talent deserves away, but one day, it'll show the world how talented I really am. Such an interesting guy. Tang, let's go. I am really looking forward to finding out at the party later, among the 3 of them, who's the best. Mister, this way please. Madam designed the whole place herself. She was handsome about where each flower goes. Lots of scholars get super inspired once they're here. I assume you feel the same way, don't you? This place is very nice. It's very suitable for a scholar like me to live in. Please take your seat. Who's that? Have you seen him before? Chatter Lee, this is my first time attending Madam Ya's party. I am so nervous. Calm down. They call themselves scholars but in fact, they're just a bunch of nerds. Mr. Mo and Mr. Zhao, this way please. What? Could be a newbie that's attending the party for the first time this year. The two geniuses are here too. Mr. Mo and Mr. Zhao. It's such an honor. The top 4 is a big name. But, wow, what a suck-up. What? Someone passed the test. How could? I am so humbled to be sharing the hall with the two of you. I carry Mr. Mo's most recent poem collection every day with me. Every time I read it, I am learning something new. Thanks everyone. Oh, that's right. Madam. I heard someone named by Li passed the literatu. Where is he seated? Li, you better be careful. Mr. Mo has been holding a grudge since he failed last year. He's definitely gonna pick on you. Does Mr. Mo know him? No. But lots of my classmates are talking about how he was just outside tricking people with some street smart. So, I want to ask Mr. Li if he realizes what he did was kind of out of the line. If you think you're so talented, I'd like to compete in composing poems with you. Mr. wants to compete with Bai Li. But who is Bai Li? Thank you Mr. Mo for avenging for us. That's Bai Li right there. How dare you being so arrogant? Mr. Mo wants to compete with you. That's such an honor. Yet you're just sitting there as if you didn't hear anything. Get out of the way alas. But then again, I won't compete with whoever that asked me. Get up. If you're scared of losing, you should say it. Mr. Mo will let you off the hook. I've been quite lonely not having anyone who I can compete with. Because if I do, I'd be too busy. Whoever? Mr. Mo is one of the top 4 students at Mingsheng Academy, which is founded by the king himself. Every student in the academy is an elite. Mr. Mo has a bright future. He's definitely gonna become a high-ranking government official. This Bai guy has only heard Mr. Mo's name for the first time. Yet he's implying that Mr. Mo is a nobody, so arrogant. Succeeded in pretending to be important. Vanity points are rewarded to your account. This is gonna get exciting. Hee, what an arrogant guy. Sit down. Arrogance brings you criticism, and modesty brings you compliment. To be a gentleman is to be like jade, soft and gentle. Keep your edges to yourself. I am giving you this poem today. Hopefully you can learn something from it. Well said. Mr. Mo is so talented. A scholar should always be a gentleman like jade. I didn't want to engage, but you insist on coming after me. Fine. A poem battle? Sure. Ding poetry of the Tang dynasty has been used. All content of the book ioded into the player's brain. Humph. It's impolite not to make a return for what one receives. Since Mr. Mo gave, Mr. Mo is known as the king of poetry. That's no joke. You've got to hang in there. I'll return one to you as well. Such a crowd pleaser. You've annoyed the top of the top 4. Let's see how long you can continue acting like an arrogant asshole. Bai Li, you're so done. Such an intense battle between brilliant minds. Body. Mr. Mo, erase the poem I am giving you. A river is 3 feet above the ground. It flows and flows all year round. No cows or sheep ever came near. What does this mean? You shameless bastard. Writing such shabby poems. You. Only Yunshang washes his hair by the river. Isn't it just an ordinary poem describing a beautiful view? Wait. Isn't Yunshang Mr. Mo's given name? If it's 3 feet above the ground, how is it a river? That's strange. Everyone's realizing what the poem's about now. PFFF. It's not a serious poem. Sorry. I'll hold it in. Mr. Mo, I am so sorry. But this is so funny. The river 3 feet above ground actually means the lady part. And Yunshang washing hair is referring to Yunshang as a penis. It's not really a poem from the Tang dynasty but a doggerel that was popular on the in previous life on edtho.du. Mr. Mo, all I did was to tell you to wash your hair often and keep it clean. How is obscene? Don't you try to explain your way out of this. Madam, I suggest you remove him out of here immediately. He's an horrible influence on all the gentlemen here. They say only people with hidden agenda will look at a mountain and say it's not a mountain. If my heart is pure, so is my poem. Mr. Mo, look at Madam. She never laughed at the poem. It's obvious her heart is pure. I'd say it's your hearts that are. This young man. He's quite smooth in his tricks. If I wasn't so composed, I might fallen into his trap as well. Damn it. Only people with hidden agenda will look at a mountain and say it's not. Truly wise words. Everyone, since we're all here. I want all your conversations are about poetry. Make friends over poems. What do you think? Please be seated. I'll for sure to savor this sentence. The poem prior to this. I'd just treat it as a playful joke. Madam is right. As a scholar, we should be tolerant and never too aggressive. We'll only talk about poetry today. Since Madam said so, I won't argue with certain shabby lowlife then. Live composing poems is what Mr. Mo's best at. Well, make friends over poetry. Madam can give us a topic. Everyone here can live compose a poem with that topic. I heard Mr. Mo composed a poem within the time he spent walking 10 steps in front of the king. Well, get to witness that kind of talent again today. The parties we've held before had always been a forum to showcase for everyone's written poems. The spring has just arrived. I believe you all have seen the clouds gathering up in the sky. The first spring rain will fall on us today. But now Mr. Mo requested to live compose poems. It's obvious he wants to win this round after his defeat to Bai. How about we use spring rain as our topic? Spring rain? I have poems in my brain to pick from / I can easily pick dozens that are about the spring rain. The spring rain? Sure. Eve just given the topic and Mr. Mo can already start composing your poem. You really are the king of poetry. The spring rain is as fine as the dust. The wind blows the silky curtain ever so slightly, it fell on the yellow willows outside. Through the curtain, a tinge of green can be seen. What a beautiful poem. He really deserves to be called the king of poetry. It's such an honor to watch his craft in action. It's a bit chilly but my boat is heating up. Mr. Mo, your poem is extraordinary. Live composed and it's such a well done poem. Excuse me. It's okay. I won't go so far as saying I don't like it. Mr. Mo composed that poem within 10 steps. Even if you can show us your poem, it's not gonna be as good. Sorry, Mr. Mo, I am not trying to be hard on you. All I wanted to say is. Yeah. Lee doesn't like? That's extraordinary. Are you kidding me? Let alone the poems you talk about are nothing but obscene gibber. It really isn't all that impressive to write a poem within 10 steps. I want write a poem in 10 steps. 10 poems in 10 steps. That's ridiculous. Don't joke about things like that. Arrogance would only make you a joke. I can only write 10 poems in 10 steps. So arrogant. You don't deserve to be called a scholar. People think I am being arrogant. But I think they're too stupid to see who I really am. Indulge me. A good rain knows its season. And comes when spring is here. On the heels of the wind, it slips secretly into the night, silent and soft, it moistens everything. It's a 5-character poem. Every single sentence in his poem is exquisite. Every sentence is more extraordinary than Mr. Mo's. Orioles sing for miles amid red blooms and green trees, by hills and rills wine shop streamers wave in the breeze. 480 splendid temples still remain, of southern dynasties in the mist and rain. This is a 7-character poem. And it's extraordinary as well. This spring morning in bed I am lying, not to awake till birds re-crying. After one bite of wind and showers, how many are the fallen flowers? In front of western hills white egrets fly up and down, in peach-mirrored stream mandarin fish are full grown. In my blue bamboo hat and green straw cloak I'd fain go fishing careless of slanting wind and fine rain. A drizzling rain falls like tears on the morning day, the mourner's heart is breaking on his way. In the inn I listen to the rain all night, wholesale apricot blooms morrow in the lane. Startled by magpies leaving the branch in moonlight, I hear cicadas shrill in the breeze at midnight. The rice-field's sweet smell promises a bumper year, listen, how frogs croaks please beyond the. In front of western hills white egrets fly up and down, in peach-mirrored stream mandarin fish are full grown. In my blue bamboo hat and green straw cloak I'd fain go fishing careless of slanting wind and fine rain. Startled by magpies leaving the branch in moonlight, I hear cicadas shrill in the breeze at midnight. The rice-field's sweet smell promises a bumper year, listen, how frogs croaks please the ear. Beyond the clouds 7 or EIGH stars twinkle, before the hills 2 or 3 raindrops sprinkle. Kaboom! Splash! The rain. Born in the sky and die on the land. What's in between is its entire life. We shouldn't look at the sky nor the ground. We should be watching the rain, watching its entire life. Stop. And it is life and death. Chuu splash. Who would have thought that a rain can inspire Mr. Lee to think about life and death and said things so profound. Looks like we've all formed wrong impressions about Mr. Lee. He really is talented. I am too arrogant. And I say people are too stupid to see who I really am. I didn't understand him. But now I think I understand him. All 10 poems are extraordinary. I can't even find any flaws in any of them. I lost this battle. I lost all my dignity. Ha! Ha! This is so exciting. 10 poems within 10 steps. It's so ridiculous that it can't be true. Another possibility is he didn't write them. He acquired them from somewhere else. He must have written all those poems prior to this party. He just recited them out loud today. Don't be fooled by him. That's right. It's impossible to write 10 poems in 10 steps. Guys, we can't just jump to conclusions like this. If someone else wrote those poems and all of them are so refined, how come we've never heard of any of the poems before? Who? Guys, no need to keep arguing about it. Mr. Zhao is right. By the look of Bai, he can't possibly write those poems. We don't have evidence, we shouldn't negate Mr. Lee's creativity based on our assumptions. Right. We're at a party where I hope we can make friends over poetry. There's no need to pry whether or not Mr. Lee indeed wrote those poems. Stop talking. Don't make Madam Ya mad. Because this is a party celebrating poetry. How about we just appreciate the beauty of those poems? If that's the case, anyone here wants to show us your poems? You're right. Madam Ya. We shall stop arguing about it. After hearing the 10 poems by rote, who dared to follow that act? It doesn't matter if by wrote them or not. The poems themselves are truly impeccable. If no one wants to talk about poems, people have lost their confidence because of Bai's poems. How about we do some poetic couplets? The purpose of our parodies is for people to learn from each other's talent and wisdom and gain something from it. Compose some poetic couplets? Mr. Zhao is rather aloof. He doesn't want to start composing the first half of a couplet. He likes to finish the latter half of a couplet. I heard you guys are gonna write couplets. That sounds fun. If I can make the first half hard enough to finish, it'll be sure become email meat. To be honest, writing poems is not what I am best at. I am best at poetic couplets. What the hell? Bro, didn't you leave already? Why did you come back? Mr. Lee, where did you go? I thought you left without saying goodbye. Can't you leave us a chance to shine? You're making assumptions, Madam Ya. I merely went out for a walk in the rain to search for the true meaning of life. Lee Nagayist. Ha ha ha, Mr. Lee, you have such a refined interest. Damn it. Madam Ya has been the girl of the dreams for thousands of young scholars in the city. But because of her high status, nobody dared to even come too close to her. It's so cruel to watch Madam Ya showing her affection towards Bai Lee. I am so jealous. Paicho, Mr. Lee, what are you sucking with your mouth? It's a cigarette. Who's sucking what? What the fuck are you trying light a cigarette with the fire that can burn the sky? It's the magic that knows AO roundedies Mao. What the hell is he talking about? He is so mysterious. Who? The sky faces the ground. The rain faces the wind. The earth faces the celestial heaven. To think of the first half of a couplet lately. I'll use it as a modest spur to induce someone to come forward with more valuable contributions then. Listen up, everyone. The mountain flowers face the ocean trees. The naked sun faces the bluest sky. Try it. I spent months coming up with the first half of this couplet to make it difficult for anyone who tries to finish it. The river faces the sea. Green faces red. The rain man faces the thunder boy. A palace in the smoke faces a cave in the snow. The moon palace faces the heavenly kingdom. What? Well done. That's Mr. Zhao for you. He's quick and effective. The first half is pretty difficult. And it only took seconds before Mr. Zhao came up with the rest of the couplet. Impressive. The spring faces the stone. The trunk faces the branch. The bamboo faces the elater. The pavilion in the mountain faces the booth on the water. The parrot faces the cormorant. I thought Bai's only good at writing poems. Poems and couplets. He's good at both. I've never seen anyone so talented. But he's excellent in composing perfect couplets too. Huh. Odd versus even, single versus pair, ocean versus river. Mr. Zhao is still composing more couplets. Golden plate versus jade dish, precious candle versus silver tank. Looks like he has his mind set on competing with Bai to see who's better. Red versus white. Something versus nothing. Cuckoo versus pelican. Quill versus feathered fan. The heavenly palace versus the capital city. The door versus the window. The strangeness versus familiarity, the leaf versus the root. Hard work versus humility. Cleverness versus obedience. The pavilion on water versus a house on the mountain. The fighting rooster versus the dancing pen. The hair clip versus the Haitiani peach versus roots. Arrows versus clocks. Him seconds to think that up. Bai isn't losing to Mr. Zhao at all. He's even. For an ordinary student, it's probably hard enough to finish up one of Mr. Zhao's couplets. But those two barely need any time to think, and they're just spitting out more and more couplets with no pauses. Scholars as talented as those two are so attractive. How about I give you the start of a new couplet for you to complete? Sure thing. People call me the invincible couplets writer. My nickname was the lost young genius Huan. When I was 3, my ability to compose couplets was already better than all of my peers. When I was 5, no one can beat me in the area. When I was 10, nothing can really stump me. Whatever that means. You know what I mean. It has already started? Are 3 people in total. They know nothing about the 4 books, the 5 classics and the 6 arts. Out of 10 houses, 9 are poor. All they have is 8 silver, 7 coins, 5 pennies and 4 dimes. Mr. Zhao's humiliating Bai through his couplets. How unre they torch 7, 8 or 9 kids. It's a 10 out of 10 misdoing. What's worse, they always do 3 things at the same time and can't get 2 of them right. This kind of impotence really is one of a kind. But how come he came up with something to humiliate Mr. Zhao so quickly? He said Mr. Zhao's impotent. In the painting, the dragon doesn't roar and the tiger makes no sound. On the chessboard, the carriage has no wheels and the horse has no saddle, the birds and the trees. Some are red and some of green. Perfect harmony. Such a non-artist waiting to be ridiculed. Call your general now to avoid being completely humiliated. The rain falls and the wind blows. The flowers and the leaves stick together year after year. 10 kinds of thoughts. Thinking of the emperor, the nation and the people. 8 sets of eyes. Enjoying the flower, the moon, the beauty of fall. Damn it. Damn it. Bravo. I've never seen a competition like this my whole life. This guy. Bai Li. How does he know? People call me madamada. Very few people know. My real name is Ji, meaning the beauty of fall. Did Bai intentionally say, enjoying the flower, the moon and the beauty of fall, because he knows my name? I am so strong and powerful, with bravery no one can doubt. You're so weak and impotent. Only half of your wiener is showing. How dare you? I am simply competing with you, yet you're insulting me through your writing. I do dare. It turns out you're an idiot. How come I didn't see that right through from the very beginning? I am no longer writing couplets. Yet I am still in the game. Mr. Hao, the top student of Mingxing Academy, is really rattled by him. Bai completely defeated Mr. Zhao in composing couplets. Mr. Zhao, it's so obvious that he's trying to rattle you. The most spicy ginger is the oldest one. With the two of them side by side in comparison, Bai is obviously more mature and mysterious. The biggest breasts belong to no one but you. The biggest breasts belong to no one but you? Bro, how can you say that out loud? How dare you say things like that to embarrass madamada? You're looking to be punished. Even if it's true, you can't point it out like that. Madam, please don't punish me. I didn't mean it that way. What I meant was, inside your chest, you have the biggest heart. You're always hosting parties for people. I couldn't resist complimenting your generosity. Hope you didn't think me of being vulgar. Holy shit. He turned that around. The ability to bullshit with a straight face belongs to no one but you, Bai Li. I purchased the encyclopedia of couplets in the system. I was addicted to couplets with this Mr. Zhao and almost messed up. No worries. But don't be too blunt in front of everyone next time. Don't be too blunt in front of everyone. Madam Ya, it's rare that I get to meet someone who can compete with me. How about you give us a subject? Meaning I can be blunt with her when nobody's around? Bai and I will compose the first half of a couplet each. Let's see whose is harder to finish. The harder one wins. How does that sound? Mr. Zhao wants to get to the bottom of who's better at this? It sounds great. What happens to the loser? If you lose, write Bai Li lost to Hao Zhao and carry it around your body when you walk around the city. Sounds? If I lose, I'll write Hao Zhao lost to Bai Li and walk around the ity. The stakes are so high. Whoever loses will completely have their reputations trashed. Sounds perfect. Madam Ya, since Bai agreed to it, please give us the subject. Mr. Zhao can rise to the top at Mingsheng. He's got to be extraordinary. I believe everyone here knows that the king is for the perfect husband for the princess soon. Although Bai is quite smart. But I am not so sure if he can really beat Mr. Zhao. How about the two of you compose something that show how much more powerful our nation is compared to the other 4 countries? When the time comes, you two can gift those to the king. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You gave them yet another easy one. To show how powerful our nation is. Overlooking mountains and rivers, how beautiful the nation of fire is. With its people living in peace. Listening to the music in my ear and toasting to the country as the majestic nation it is. But the easier the subject is, the harder the answers will be. Wow! Beautifully said. Mr. Zhao really deserves to be known as the top scholar of Mingsheng. Bai, where's yours? The first half of my couplets is: the smoke floats over the willows by the pond. Smoke floats over the willows by the pond? That simple? Looks like Bai's running out of steam. This sentence has nothing to do with our country. Smoke floats over the willows by the pond. He just said what he saw, didn't he? It's nothing but the view on Daming Lake. Smoke floats over the willows by the pond? This is. He just said what he saw, didn't he? It's nothing but the view on Daming Lake. Smoke floats over the willows by the pond? Such great first half within such short time. Someone so talented in the world if I didn't see him with my own eyes. He's extraordinary at both poems and couplets. I got it now. Oh my God. Bai Li came up with the hardest sentence ever to follow. It's so perfect. Smoke floats over the willows by the pond. He used metaphor. The smoke that floats over everything. It means that our nation of fire surpasses everything else. And the entire sentence means we're covering all the other countries. It's so clever and so perfect. Bai's words made me feel so inspired. Bai Li smokes. The name of the painting is Hao Zhao lost to Bai of Zhejian cult. Mr. Zhao, don't be too upset. You were the first one here that understood what the sentence meant. Bai, I'll forever remember this. I swear I would avenge this defeat. You're pretty. WHOD have thought we'd witness the top scholar's shocking failure today. I have unfortunate news to tell everyone. Hao Zhao lost by Zaisha's. He dug his own grave. He has to fill it even if it's with tears. Princess Yenyang isn't feeling well today. She won't be attending the party. Princess Yenyang isn't coming? Well, there's no point in staying here then. We came all this way. Half of US only wanted to see what Princess Yenyang looks like. We hope to may interact with her in person. But now, alas. I was planning on enjoying seeing how Yenyang would react when she sees me and getting the map to the royal tombs. Well, she decides to be difficult and not to come at all. I guess that's fine. TV done enough today. TLL showcase more of my talent in a few days when the king starts to look for the perfect prince. Although I expected that most scholars came here to see the princess, now that I am faced with that being true, I still feel a little bit jealous. May people have lost their interest in me because they see me so much. Princess Yenyang doesn't make public appearance often. She made people think of her as a mystery. Everyone, I am not feeling well either. I am gonna call the party to an end. Bye, Tang, wanna have tea with us? That's true. 2 top scholars are already gone. We've got nothing to do even if we stay. Let's go. Bye, come with us? You go ahead. I have other things to do. Tang is such an idiot. It's gonna be no fun to have tea with them. Mr. Lee, wait up. I am really impressed by your talent. Thank you so much for your hospitality. It just happens I've nothing else to do. How can I help you, madam? Holy shit. Tonight? Do you want to stay for dinner tonight? So that I can appreciate your talent closely. I'd love to talk more about poetry and literature with madam tonight. At night, Mr. Lee, I don't know what that is, sure. I love trying new things. It's called cigarette. Do you want to try it? Here you go. Take a deep breath in, let the smoke fill your lung and then breathe it out. Anybody who smokes for the first time is bound to get choked by the smoke at least for a little bit. Who what? She learned it on her first try. Looks like she's pretty good with using her mouth. Mr. Lee, this truly is magical. After I breathed it in, I felt lightheaded, but seconds later, I felt excited. Is this supposed to give the smoker a lift? They say, 1 cigarette after a meal, nothing is more enjoyable than this. If you like it, take this pack as my gift to you. Thank you very much. Mr. Lee. I don't know. If you'd be willing to write another poem for me? Of course. I gaze at the moonlight with head uplifted, the moon shines on my bed brightly, so that I mistook it for frost on the ground. Now my head droops, and my thoughts turn homeward. Are you homesick, Mr. Lee? You're mistaken, madam, I can feel the nostalgia and a sense of sadness me Tuesday DACM. Really about is that there's a naked girl standing by the bed named Moon. Her skin is so white that it looks like the frost on the ground. I lift up my head to look at this naked girl. It's a perfectly fine poem. But he made it so dirty. Is Mr. Lee suggesting something to me? Mr. Lee. I am not ready for that yet. Can we revisit the subject later? It said that Madame Ya was the oldest daughter of the deceased emperor. The emperor ordered her to marry the fire god in the royal temple. Even though it's merely a ceremony. It represents the faith the people have towards the fire god. So Madame Ya must continue to carry out the emperor's order and never remarry. She needs to preserve her virginity for the fire god. It said that if she loses her virginity, the whole country have the memories from my last life. Of course, remember this. Does she ever question why she's holding on to her virginity for something no one even know if it's true or not? We've got time. Since you like poetry and literature so much, I'll definitely write more for you. Mr. You're a true gentleman. That night, Kei-Su had enough to drink and enough to eat. He found a motel to stay the night. He didn't know that Bai Li of Zhejian cult has made his name known in the entire capital. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Who mission accomplished? What's with the noise? Look. Here comes Bai Li. What? What's going on? During the time you were sleeping, a total of vanity points was received, the last 2 copies of the painting by Lee Smokes. Get yours before someone else does. What? The drastic increase of my vanity points is such good news. The strength test for future prints is today. I can't waste my time on you guys. Please get in line here if you want to attend the strength test. Don't cut in line. Get in line. Oh my, there are so many people. I didn't see this many people at the Literatu. Looks like whoever that has all 4 limbs decide to come and try. Hey, Eve got an idea. Be patient. Well, register you one by one. Guard, I have something to. The line is too long. Can I cut in line somewhere? Are you kidding? Get lost. Otherwise death would be your punishment. Is there any special line where I can go? What? We've been in line for 2 days already. You think you can just cut in line like that? Just get out. Guard, look at this. This is a cigarette. How did you get it? It said that whoever smokes it will feel ultra happy and that they can fly. Ha! You don't need to wait in line at all. If you have a cigarette, you must be Madam Yes prestigious guest. Come right in please. Did you hear that? He said cigarettes. That's the new thing that came out during Madam Yes party yesterday. Lots of generals are willing to pay very high prices for it, but none of them can find where it's being sold. Here you go. Eve heard about it too. I heard it's priceless. I am lucky that I found one. If you can let me cut the line somehow. Smoke it. So that we can smell it too. I want to try it at home. Smoke it. Now. So, nobody cared that he just cut the line? Since I leaped here, this is the first time I set foot in the royal palace. But I feel very familiar about it. Here comes the king's order. Asshole king, I bet you did it. The king of our nation has spoken, there are millions of intelligent scholars around the nation. But only the ones who excel at both literature and strength tests can become the next prince. The strength test will be held here. Please come into the royal palace in order. Your opponent will be randomly selected for you. But there are 3 rules. You must win all 3 battles of yours. You must use different weapons for each battle of yours. You mustn't kill your opponent. Only the people who can pass this part of test can advance to the second part of the test where you'll get to do your test in front of the king. Zhang San's first battle, Dagger the Strength Test Part 1 starts now. Li Si's first battle, Broadsword. Their fight skills haven't even reached the gold elixir level. They're all useless. Sir, may I ask if you've seen Bai Li of Zhejian cult? Hooking for me. Liufeng Tang? He's here for the test too. I am Liangchen Yi of Zhejian cult. May I ask why you're asking for my fellow member Bai Li? Dummy, look at me. No, I can't tell you unless you can prove that you're really a member of Zhejian cult. I'd better conceal my identity. You're from Zhejian cult too? It's about Madam. Bai? Why are you dressed like this? I don't have time to explain everything to you. Tell me what happened to. Last night, the king summoned Madam Ya and closed off her entire mansion for reasons nobody knows. A maid of Madam Ya's swam out from the lake and bumped into me. She knows that I know you. Madam Ya has a message for you. What did she say? She said. Help me. What? Li, you've got to be careful. I am afraid Madam Ya is falling for you. Madam Ya is carrying out the deceased king's order. She's preserving her virginity of the fire god. And the king found that out. So he locked her up. If she loses her virginity, the entire country will lose the protection of the god. Exactly. So, Bai, you can't act impulsively. calm down. I am not gonna do anything impulsive. Madam Ya icked up. But the king can't hurt her in any way. I don't need to march into the mansion to save her. I'll play chess with the king for a while. I wanna see what else he's. Play chess. Maybe you should get out of the city to ride it out? I bet he really wants to find Bai Li. If the king learns that you're here, you won't be able to escape. How dare he try to seduce Madam Ya? He's the enemy of the nation. I bet the king wants to kill me. Leave? No. I have many unfinished business with the king, old and new. Next contestant, please come tint, let me really surprise him this time. Arena, Fuju Li using a spear is gonna fight with. You only know how to use one or two weapons, so you want to save it for later rounds, right? Liang Chenyi using. No weapon at all? Sorry. It's your bad luck that I am your first opponent. Die. Arg. Liang Chenyi won his first battle. Your Grace, the strength test has passed its midpoint. Applicants either rely on their battle energy, or they're still on the basic level. When limited with our rules, most tend to be average. No weapons? He claims to be from here. Zheqian cult. It's Zheqian cult again. But there's one applicant named Liang Chenyi. He's at the basic level, but he won all 3 battles with no weapons at all. He's showing some talent. And that he's a member of Zheqian cult. The cult has its people in the capital all of a sudden. Why didn't anybody bring this up? The Fire King th level at infancy phase. Yenyang, Zixuan. Do you two know anything about it? Liang Chenyi from Zheqian cult. It's got to be K-Su. Pretending to be someone else. Interesting. A mysterious cult that keeps producing talented people. Eve never heard of either. It's been so long. He's in the capital again. We've taken K's poison. We can't tell the king who he really is. Come with me. I wanna see it for myself. Princess, what do we do? We're bound to come to this. All he wants is the map to the Imperial Mausoleum. Well, give it to him. Liang Chenyi won. This is his 3rd win. Didn't know you really can fight. In comes the king. It's a piece of cake. Humph, perfect timing. Long live the king. Kneel. Quickly. Why would the king show up here? Isn't it supposed to be the only people that advance to the next level will get to see the king? Long live the king. Princess. Look over there. The energy. How dare you? The king's present, kneel before your king. Burn to pieces. You rude bastard. Boom, General Li. Stop. Every general in the capital is at least at the infancy level. He wouldn't be able to take that. Boom, what? Someone at basic level, yet he blocked General Li's attack. Who are you? What's going on? Why is an applicant fighting with the general? I don't know. Should we just leave? The king is here. Who dares to leave? Who am I? Clatter, the masking effect is no longer in use. The seal on levels effect is no longer in use. Bai Li? Who am I? Level 7 at infancy phase? I am your grandpa AIICVIL. A contest for the perfect prince? How ridiculous. There are a lot of people here. K's words could harm the king's reputation. The prince is here. I am the prince. His goal is the map. Why would he confront Dad? Dad is bound to be K-Su. It's him. He didn't die. I can't let people hear what he has to say. General Lee, seize the bastard who's talking nonsense. Ong as K's killed. No one will believe he's the prince. Yes. You history is written by the winners. Bastard king, you're so considerate. You're giving me experience point. Hold. Vanity points are used to buy the soul-stealing book by Yahello. Die. To win glory, you must kill the enemy. It'll double the magic of the spell and it can reach the TH level at most. Holy shit. They're really fighting. It's probably safer to watch on the level opponents. Currently, the glory reaches level. Kaboom killing infancy level opponents. Currently, the glory reaches level. The real prince died of illness a year ago. I buried him myself. How dare you pretend to be the prince and fool the wings made of fire. Bastard king, don't think because you're at the advanced infancy phase, you can do whatever you want. It's unfortunate you met me. Now today's gonna be your downfall. He claims he's the prince but isn't the prince dead? The king said he's not the prince. So he's probably a fake. Dad took his heavenly fire root. How come he's still this powerful? Protect the king. Such pretty fire. If I can have that. The soul-stealing book of Diaz successfully reached level current magic strength is now, times its original strength. Can never hurt me. Who stop right now and I'll consider leave you your whole body alone. K-Su, although I don't know how you survived, but you chose to come to me and ask to die again. Kaboom, you die again then. He disappeared. He's so fast. HOO. The bone-chilling icy fire is burning bastard king, today is your doom day. What? Humph, fire with ice attributes? How rare. Too bad I am the king of the Huiyuan kingdom. No one controls the fire better than I do. You'll never be able to compete. Disperse. I am thinking. It's not fun to kill you just like this. What? Bastard king, where? Where did you get those magical cannons? Watch what my magical energy cannon can do. I got some toys lately. I can test them on you. The magical cannon is a gift from me to Master Su. There's no such thing that I want but I can't get. As to how and where I got it, I don't think I need to share it with a liar like you. I am a liar? Root, when I was a child, the king made me the husband of his daughters. Since we have quite the audience here today, I'll show them who you really are. Once I reached the gold elixir phase, he took away my talent along with my experiences. And then he sentenced me to death. But, he didn't know that I didn't die. Heeking for his next victim today. Bastard king, am I right? To be honest, I thought it was strange that the prince died so sudden. The magical cannons. Bye. Are you telling the truth? But who knows who that guy is? How can we believe what he said? Dad is a well-respected king. K is a nobody. People won't believe him. Fire. Dad doesn't even want to answer him. Magical cannons can do. I don't think K-Su can take it. Hee, the magical cannons? Kabun, bastard king, do you know? Shrinking. Who built those cannons? How? How is it possible? You've wasted so much of my time. Now, die. Bastard. I am pissed off. The dragon fire. Try my 3-colored fire lotus. Yo, looks pretty scary. Since you've given me a gift, I have to return the favor. I'll give you something I only learned recently. I choose you. Go. 3-colored fire lotus. Humph, as the king, he's not bad. Put out even the three-colored fire lotus fire can't really harm him. It doesn't matter what kind of fancy places or tools the fire came from, it's still fire. And fire can never harm me. The dragon fire. The bastard king has powerful attacks and great defense. Bastard king, you can announce the name of your trick all you want. You'd have to hit me with it. But speed is his disadvantage. I have wings and 3000 lightning energy as my acceleration. He's never gonna catch me. Any fire attacks won't work on you, right? Well then. You try to come near me again. Whoosh. The dragon fire. Astonishing speed. He avoided the fire attacks. Daktad. Now you can taste my thunder attack with times its strength. How come he's Bora with the root and talent for fire power, yet he can also use the thunder power too? Underestimated him. I am gonna be hit by this. K. The king was the one that recognized your talent in the first place. With so many people watching, why on earth would you two be fighting like this? Wah. Bastard, we're in the middle of a battle. What are you looking at? Snap snap. Thousand thunder attack. Kaboom. How did you avoid the attack? That pair of wings doke very tempting. Fuck, I underestimated him. If it were not for the enchantress veil and the armor, B would have died after taking that punch. And that woman. SSSSSSSS, the leader of the demons, is also at the infancy transformation phase. How come the two's strengths felt so different? Who is that woman? Why does she give off such an unique sensation? It's like Eve know her for years. No. That's not Yudo. No. That's not Ida. I remember now. You are Yen Yang? I am pleased to be able to see you again. The feeling. No wonder it's so familiar. But how come? Although our marriage was following the king's orders, we did get married and lived. I am concubine Huan. Nice to see you again, Prince. Huan. Concubine Huan. You let your concubine pretend to be Yen Yang and make her my wife? I understand now. Bastard king. You're such a creep. You'd rather your own concubine cheat on you with me than let your daughter marry me. What kind of petsoa? Who's that woman? We're too far from them. I can't hear what she's saying. Being cheated on. People in the city really know how to live life. Is that true? What a joke. Don't mistaken me as a commoner. I have thousands of concubines in my palace. Women to me are nothing but things. Being used by me gives them purpose and meaning. Here I announce to my people, do not listen to his nonsense. The prince died young. Princess Yenyang is still a virgin. Now's the time to begin the test inside the palace. Whoever can defeat that lying scumbag will do Tuesday NIGW. Nonsense? Ask your precious daughter then. After she met me in the forest, is she still your? What? Yen Yang. Is he telling the truth? Bastard king, I'll show you what's nonsense then. Virgin princess? Dad, Your Grace, it was a difficult situation. Princess didn't want to do it. Damn it. Damn it. Kaboom, I am gonna cut you into thousands of pieces. NKE so man ot them. He really knows a thing or two. Well, here comes my thunder attack. SSSS so annoying. Eve got to keep my distance so I can keep using my speed to my advantage. And look for my opportunity to defeat him once and for all. TV got to keep my distance so I can keep using my speed to my advantage. And look for my opportunity to defeat him once and for all. Prince, don't fly around for so long. Isn't it tiring? If you come down and apologize to the king, maybe he'll let you live. The nagging is so annoying. As the bastard follower of the bastard kings, she's even more despicable. Die. Don't you dare hurt my concubine. I am so moved that you're protecting me, your grace. Flirting? However, do you want to know the bastard king really is powerful? Among all the enemies Eve faced on Earth, you're the first one that did make me sweat a bit. How come after my fire core root is taken from me, I still get to reach such high level? That's because my mentor is Jyoda Duan. What? You've done? That's possible? How can you? Bastard king, you walked right into my trap. How dare you try to distract me with your chit-chat and your lies? I'll return the favor then. Kaboom arg. Damn it. Protect myself, dragon fire. Your grace. Arif. SSSSSSSS Kaboo. Concubine Juan. Concubine Juan. Boom boom, god damn it. Kaboom boom boom. What are you? Warning. Warning. HM. The enemy is accumulating the Emperor's energy. His strength will reach the refining illusion phase. Compared to the host's experience level and his magical tools, the system advised the host to run away right now. The refining illusion phase? I didn't expect him to have this secret weapon up his sleeves. I can't detected progress. K-Su. The map. This is the promised map of the Imperial Mausoleum of the Huiyuan nation. I am still working on getting the map of the Shuiyuan nation. You better get it soon. Bastard king, I did a little thinking just now. The road of revenge has no end. Eve been beating you up for a while now. You have your reputation to maintain as a king of a nation. Wah. You come back right this second. I don't think we should be too impulsive. It just so happens I need to go to the bathroom. I'll leave now. See you next time. By the way, before I leave, I'll give you some gifts. No need to thank me. Huh. It stinks. He's so gross he's dumping shit. Is that true? I wanna try it. So yummy. No. It's not shit. Eve seen those at the Heavenly Fragrance Valley. Those are stinky tofu. After you eat those, your soul strength will improve. So delicious. And my soul strengths. Don't crowd me. This piece is mine. Damn it. He escaped. But is it true? Those can improve the soul strength? Get away. Those are all mine. Why does it taste so bitter? It just so happens my soul strength increase is hitting a plateau. If it can give me a breakthrough. And my soul strength didn't. The smell. Your grace, I know biology for monsters and demons. That's bone-cracking tiger demons shit. You can't eat it. K-Su. Wow, a fight with the king in the capital gained me vanity points. The map to Imperial Mausoleum. System cannot calculate the accurate route, host must update system to version or later. To update the system to version price, vanity points after the update is successful, please buy Tomb Raid products for assistance. After killing that many generals of infancy phase, I am already at the TH level of the phase. Looks like I can advance to infancy transformation phase very soon. System, do the calculation for me. Is there any way for me to get in? The 1,000 points I went through so much to collect lately. Now half of it is gonna be gone. But this is Huan's Imperial Mausoleum. Not anyone can get in. I have to trade for some tomb-raiding equipment. Plus, in order to revive Ro as soon as possible, entering the tomb is only the first step. Vanity points is nothing compared to Rouse life. Upgrade. Upgrade successfully upgraded. New products are unlocked. Professional memory continuation oiling Zhang, Qiling Zhang, also known as the Quiet One. He's a character in the Graver Robbers Chronicles. Host can buy his memory. He's specialized in robbing graves for 100 years. Price, vanity points. Memory continuation Bayi Hu, he's a character in Candle the Tomb. Host can buy his memory in possess a full comprehensive character Yin Yang and Fengsh help you find ancient tombs all over world. Price, vanity points. CFAF memory continuation Qishan Zhang, Ariu Hong, also Nowaj as Uncle Er. He's from No Gate. Host can buy his memory to gain the ability to crack all the tricky mechanics in the tombs. Price, vanity points. Memory continuation Ariu Hong, ALS from No Gate. Gain the ability Mechan QWA as Uncle Er. He's by his memory to why all the tricky tombs. Price, points. Memory continuation? That's good. It's much better to trade memories than gadgets. Bryce successfully traded Qiling Zhang's professional memories. It cost you vanity points. Successfully traded Bayi Hus professional memories. It cost you vanity points. B/Ku I can acquire their memories, and with the memories, they'll get a full grasp of their tomb raiding skills and every detail. It's just costing me a lot. Trade. COO Ku. This is. You too joined the Banshan cult. You want learn how to make weapons and elixirs. You want be good at battles. But you'll learn an ancient skill. And the skill of finding tombs with best feng shui of ours is the best in the world. However, for some tombs, even you're equipped with the best skills and highest level, you still can't go in. Finding tomb locations. So many people came to US to find them the best places for tombs. Well, remember that. Thanks, Master. For example, the Imperial Mausoleum of Huiyuan. I brought you guys here to let you see the mysterious ancient tomb with your own eyes. Swoosh. I finally found the Imperial Mausoleum. There are people here? Ku-ku. Ku-ku-oh. If it were not for the inner energy levels, it'd at least take days and nights for people to dig into it. The matrix around the tomb is very strange. It'll restrict your capability despite the level or phase you've reached. Whatever spell you try, you won't break the matrix. And within that time, you're destined to be discovered by the guards. Therefore, it's impossible to raid the tomb. Whoever built this must have been someone truly powerful. Who's there? I am just here to raid the tomb. If it doesn't concern you, please leave. Raid the tomb? Are you crazy? Ku-ku, this is the Imperial Mausoleum of Huiyuan. Nobody dares to raid. Friend, are you being serious? Don't go in. The matrix will disable your inner energy. Even if you're at TH level of infancy phase. You'll immediately lose all that and become a regular person once you step into it. Step. My inner energy's completely sealed. And this view. Crack. Grab WRYYYYYY. Humph, the illusion trick. Looking any ing mountain to look for the dragon. One hill on the mountain equals to one obstacle. 8 dangers incur when close the door, yet none of it can escape the yin-yang 8 diagrams. Other people WHOD have lost their inner energy at this point is surely terrified of this scene. Broken, thank God. Even if I lost my inner energy, I still have the tomb-raiding memory in me. That's a spectacular spell. Every matrix in the world is originated from the 8 diagrams only with variations. Master, does that mean he'll be able to enter the tomb? No, he only broke the outer matrix. He can break the matrix. He's clearly pretty good at this. There's another obstacle waiting for him. And that's this mountain. Because the inner energy's sealed, it's impossible to dig through the entire mountain by hand. He broke the outer matrix. So the guards must be coming this way soon, right? The matrix that seals people's inner energy really is unbreakable. If you try to use your core energy, the matrix will absorb it and become stronger. Look, he's walking up. Unless the person has reached even higher level than the builder of the tomb. ITSGOTTOB, at least the illusion dunce in Kuch Ruk. It's here. System, any recommendation for tools I can use to dig through the mountain? Because system has been upgraded to version, new products are added. ITLL only cost vanity points in exchange for 1 day's worth of usage data. What the? Come on out. Excavator. Ha ha ha. I can dig through the mountain in minutes. What is that? It looks very powerful. Excavator. Start engine. Clack. Click clack. Hey system, how do I open this again? The host can buy Launchyoung excavator skill for vanity points. I have to pay again? Sneaky businessman. But I still have to buy it. I am being incarnated by the god of excavators right now. Let's go. Boom 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 boom. It didn't need any inner energy to start. And it's so fast. It almost dug through the mountain. Clank. Clank. That's the wall of the tomb. I can't dig through it. You're kidding me. The killing sword. The wall is very tough. It seems that he can't dig through it. The killing sword that has times the strength. I am giving that strength to you, the excavator. Now the excavator is times stronger. Nature. He dug through. I dug through. Thank you for narrating what I am doing for so long. Wanna come along? Nah. But I don't suppose Eve asked what your name is? I am Qiling Zhang from Lanxiang Professional School and Zhejian Cult. Also known as the Silencer. Narrating what I am doing for so long. Wanna come along? I am just taking my ments out here to take a look. We wouldn't think about raiding the royal tomb. Zhejian Cult? Successfully pretended to be cool. You've been rewarded vanity points. Whoosh Padot. Inner energy are no longer being sealed. The matrix is indeed powerful, but it doesn't cover a big enough. Let me see. The map looks so complicated. Clack 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 over here. Clack 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 HM. The black jade. That old guy gave it to me. SSS. It's so hot. Why is it reacting to something all? Why did you come back? Why? Won't you just let me go? Who? Who made that sound? What do you want? What the fuck? So annoying. What else do you want? What else do you want me to do? What do you want? What do you want? You think you're a... Caught you. My bad. Don't hit me. My bad. Hia. Didn't you say? You won't come back once you leave. Why did you? Back. Are you a ghost? Why do you know me? The stinky black jade had the old man's smell? Your smell. How would I not recognize it? You're the only one who came in and made it out of here alive in hundreds of years. But didn't you say that once you got the luminous cup, you won't come back again? So he has been here. I couldn't have guessed it in a million years. Ahem. Since you recognized me, then it should be easy from now on. Same old. If you help me do a couple of things, I promise I won't hit you. Looks like the ghost's not that smart. How did a ghost like you survive here in the tomb? TLL, let him lead the way for me then. Mr. Eve lost all my memory of my past life. I have no idea how I turned out to be like this. There are some older ghosts in the tomb. They can no longer speak. Since you've been in here for so long, you must be very familiar with what's where in here, right? Although I don't have memory of my past life, but I have a pretty good memory now. Mister, do you want to look for some treasure? Many emperors were buried here. I bet there are lots of treasure here. You mean their ghosts are in the tomb too? Yes. But those ghosts have been here for too long. They've lost their consciousness. Lots of ghosts tried to go into the gate, but that became the end of many emperors. Those emperors are all very ruthless. It's best if you don't mess with them. What? Are we supposed to be afraid of them or something? Let's go. Mister. This is a very powerful gate. You can't just try to go through it. Mister, you need to be careful if you want to break through the gate. The system has the breakthrough service. ITLL cost so vanity points. System. You're really just everywhere. I can break through this in a second with the help of my memory continuation. But it takes quite a few steps. Don't know if there's other ways. Vanity points mean nothing. Let me break it through. Ding. Successfully broke through. Boom. Read at Mangaba. Mister, you're pretty good. Thank you. Clack clack clar clar clack clack, successfully pretending to be cool. You've been rewarded with vanity points. Dum dum dum, so many coffins. God, how many people are buried in here? Physical Bodis buried in here too. Or maybe I don't even have a coffin. No, no. You're not talking about things that matter. The thing that matters right now is... System, do you recycle coffins? The coffin is a rare high-quality coffin. It could be recycled to fade into essence. Recycle. Recycle them all. HM. Really? I want to recycle the entire tomb. Pan-o. The essence material has been stored up to points. Swoosh pan, the essence material has been stored up to points. O. System, do you recycle mummies? No. Pfft, not fun. Come, let's go to the next tomb. Among those mummies, I wonder if any one of them was my body. Read at Mango Bob. So vanity points spent. The gate has been successfully broken. Swoosh, successfully recycled. The essence material has been stored up to points. Vanity points spent. The gate has been successfully broken. Mister, you've emptied S tombs already. Do you want to continue? Swoosh, successfully recycled. The essence material has been stored up to points. Of course. I wanna empty the entire Imperial Mausoleum. The Emperor's tombs are ahead of US. Dum dum dum, looking at the feng shui here, it's got to be the main chamber of the Imperial Mausoleum. The power of the seal here is incomparably powerful. It's not gonna be easy to crack. After calculating, ITLL take vanity points to break through this seal. Fine. There should be a lot of good stuff in the main tomb. Boom, break it through for me. By that you mean the Emperor's ghosts, right? SSSSS, Rita, what the hell? It's that expensive? Breaking. Reminder, there are a few powerful ghosts inside the gate seal. Boom, please prepare to fight in order to not get beaten up. It's been successfully broken through. Arg, hi sister, those are some deceased emperors. Humph, the regular spells doesn't work on ghosts. Swoosh, you can't underestimate them. But ghosts fear losing their spirits the most. As I use those spells. Buzz buzz buzz, stand at attention. The National Morning Exercise for Unicier Cruncure TUC. My body can't take it anymore. First, get ready preparation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chest expansion exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3. Keep playing it. EWO, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 8. D3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arf. What are you screaming for? Focus on the exercise. Next. The jumping exercise. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift your hands up. Don't be lazy. Arf. System, can you recycle those ghosts? The emperors have too much inner energy. Can't recycle them. My suggestion for the host is to buy the ghost sealing tower to seal the ghosts inside. Maybe those ghosts can be of use someday. That's great idea. Vanity points for buying the ghost sealing tower. Stop jumping, you all. Come on in. Arg. Arg. Ding done. Let's go take a look in the main tomb. I am so dizzy. Mister, wait for me. Where did the empedods? So dusty. Holy shit. Mister, look. Sparkling, there are lots of treasure boxes behind the pillars. The main tomb is so big. There are some over there too. Sparkling. So much treasure. Recycle them all. System. Swoosh. Sums. Swoosh. Are those the deceased emperor's mummies? No matter how powerful they were, now that they're dead. They're nothing but a body in a coffin. So pathetic. It's rotten already. Don't know how long they've been buried in here. There's a strange wave of energy coming out of the body. Is it that bastard emperor's energy? SSSSS bastard emperor, is this the card you've been keeping in your Newman? Too bad I bumped into your body. Boom. Boom, turn into ashes then. SSSS. The energy of the emperor is all dispersed now. You won't be able to reincarnate. Disperse. Disperse. Boom 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 boom. The Royal Palace Master, what's this? Energy of emperors that have been accumulating for thousands of years. It seems that guy got into the main tomb. Haha, your grace. Bad news. Someone entered the imperial mausoleum and broke the seal. A smoke came out of the mausoleum. The guards are afraid to come near it. Eris. What did you say? I can't use the energy of emperors. Is Su who broke into the mausoleum? That's bad. The energy of emperors is the foundation of this country. Can't other countries know about this? Su really dispersed the energy of emperors. Your Grace. There are so many seals inside the mausoleum. I thought HD die in there. Your Grace, the Empress of Shuayuan is about to arrive at the capital. Welcome the Empress. She's using the capital to hold her last exam for Tianxiang Valley. Damn it. She had to come at this time. There are many seals in the mausoleum. Though I don't know how he got in. But if he wants to get out, it's not gonna be that easy. Coo. Gurgle gurgle. After detection, the dragon vein swims freely underneath the magma. Combining the dragon vein and the royal family's descendants? That seems fun. System, can I find it if I jump into the magma? The magma exudes danger. System, is the dragon vein here? You must collect the descendant of the dragon vein and the pain before you can release it. The magma contains a large amount of the energy of Huiyuan. Once you get close, it'll demolish you. I have to leave the tomb and look for the so-called descendants and pain. Wait. You were saying. If you pull out the dragon vein by force, it'll lose the energy and wither immediately. The magma contains a large amount of the energy of Huiyuan. Pa. Aha. Gurgle feels so good. Gurgle who? Splash my body has the protection from Hades. The magma is the best bubble bath. Urgle decked strong essence of Huiyuan. Hades has begun to absorb it. The absorbing progress. Splash gurgle. Gurgle gurgle, I love my bath. It makes my skin shine. The absorbing progress. Splash. The absorbing progress. Ding. Congratulations, host. Ha ha ha. Bastard king, your dragon fire can't hurt me anymore. Because the host has practiced the Huiyuan spell button during Fire Lotus. Your protection has reached perfection. You've earned the ability to control fire. So, your ability to control fire will be drastically increased. I am the king of fire. Ding. The descendants and pain of the royal family? Wait for me, I am gonna go kill your ass. Mr. Lee. Madam Ya moans every night. Did she catch some illness? I don't know if it's an illness or not. But who's not gonna have a reaction listening to this? Who? Russell. Ahem. This is Madam Ya's mansion. Who are you? How dare you break into Madam Ya's mansion? Clap sees him. The tunnel is so dusty. The black jade from the old guy led me to here. Clap. Mr. UI. What's that noise? Read Monobo. Read ET. The noise. Is it Madam Ya? Dat. PFFF. What's going on with you? The voice. Mr. Lee. Is that really you? That's right. My face. Whoosh. Madam, Mr. Lee. I thought I can never see you again. It's me indeed. Don't worry. I am here, aren't I? Mr. UI. Mozeno. Call me your husband. Husband. From now on, you'll be my husband. Ha. Mr. Lee. I am really happy. Thank you. The Madam Ya is preserving her virginity for the country. Now Eve taken her virginity. And Madam Ya's tears are the pain of the royal family. Madam no longer needs to suffer what she's been suffering. System, for the descendants of the royal family. Can I use the blood on the sheet? No. I suggest that you go kill the king to acquire the actual descendant of the royal family. That's what I want anyway. Madam, good night. There'll be bloodshed in the capital tomorrow. The next day order from General Wang, all the guards must dress as street vendors. The Empress. The Empress will arrive soon. We've got to protect the king in disguise. Why would the boss next door decide to come over here now? Pretend to be street vendors? This ought to be fun. The clothes smell so bad. Who got those? It's the general's order. Just wear it. SLAR at Monarchas Suar. Still dressing up? Coming. Quickly. Go report at the gate. Sorry. Sorry. The clothes seem to be a bit too small for me. So it took me a while. Actually, I am K-Su. You two are in charge of the fruit stand. Your post is the jewelry stand. The three of you will be in charge of the... You'll take the pork stand. Yes, sir. Fruit. Sweet fresh fruit. Bustling noodles. Come try the rich flavor. Looking bustling nice. Keep this going. Are you nuts? Not too loud. Pork. Coming right off big fat piggies. Oh sorry. All set. All in disguise. Around. Whoa. Tap tap, the majestic Empress of Shui Yuan is here. TP tap. The Empress is here. Be good. Don't stir trouble. Make way, commoners. Poke his head in fad as manga be yes, sir. Tap, the Empress of Shui Yuan Hongyan Jiang. Not sure what the Empress looks like. Tap what? The woman on the tower of the spirit realm. Is the Empress? Welcome, Empress. Long live the Empress. As the leader of the 5 countries. The capital really is .ohm. Quite impressive. Long live the Empress. The young man in the tower of the spirit realm. I gave him my jade. Why do I feel that he's here? Everywhere on the street. Nothing specials. Just the capital's guards. Delicious pork. Pork stand. Pork stand. Don't miss it. Those sharp eyes. Could you? Your Grace, the king is waiting for you in the palace. Let's go. Wait a minute. It's such a majestic country. If I don't buy some souvenir to bring back, it'd be a shame. How much is the pair of earrings here? Ah. 2 cents. Your Grace. You're shopping now? This woman. What's she doing? Really? Here you go. Are you having a good day? Give me one of the apples. Hm, the pork seems so fresh. How much did you sell today? AR. What? I am asking you if business is D today. This woman. Why do I have this niggling feeling that she saw through my disguise? I sell meats of great quality, but no one has bought any today. That's why nobody is here to buy them, no matter how good my meats are. With your Majesty's visit to the imperial city, Why is that so? The common folks are all forbidden from stepping out of their homes. These merchants. Are Fire Emperor's spies. If the civilians are all forbidden from leaving their homes, why are their merchants setting up their stalls here? Who are they selling their goods to? Is this silly guy reminding me to take note of my safety? What are you doing here then? What kind of question is that? Your Majesty. I am selling pork here. What are you doing here? No, I am asking about this woman. She did see through my disguise. I've already disguised myself and you can still tell it's me? The eyes are the windows to one's soul. There's no way you can hide it. Sigh, I knew it, for a man as exceptional as me, your eyes, she knew it was me all along. I am like a firefly at night. No matter where I hide, ID shines so brightly, so dazzlingly. Even if I am to hide to the ends of the earth, you'll still be able to tell it's me. Seriously. What's going on? Why is the Lady Emperor chatting joyfully with a butcher? Isn't that right, young lady? Ha ha ha, here comes the Fire Emperor. Why would the Fire Emperor come out personally? Ha, just in time. Murderous spirit? This guy intends to assault the Fire Emperor? Even though I don't know what entanglement you have with the Fire Emperor, there are large number of troops deployed saves me the trouble of looking for him. Wait for me here, I'll be back for you. Hey! Wait! This woman is spoiling my plan. You should stay and cure the Fire Emperor down while I ambush him. But now I can only fight him hidden directly. How have you been, Hong Yen? I am fine, what about you, Fire Emperor? Why would you ask when you're fully aware of the answer, Hong Yen, but, if he dares come again, I'll definitely make sure he won't be able to return. I am aware of that. I am to blame for being careless and allowing that scoundrel to take advantage of the situation. I am sure the scandal a few days ago have already spread across the land. It's a pity I only managed to chase him away and not capture him. I can vaguely sense a trace of danger in the Imperial Palace. Fide Emperor must have invited experts to help him. I can vaguely sense a trace of danger in the Imperial Palace. Fire Emperor must have invited experts to help him. The palace and discuss in detail. Boom! Fire Emperor, this is Crackle Brazen Rebel. How dare you ambush me, who are you? He, I didn't manage to chop off your damn head. What a pity. Who am I? Rip nonsense, I am your Lord Su-Ke of course. This kid is good at this. Hua-Wu-Ke is also a fake identity. Su-Ke? Isn't his name Hua-Wu-Ke? Even I was deceived. Guards, take down. Boom! Damn Emperor, how dare you disrespect your own father? Cah, look, who is this? Ga 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 ga. Roar. Late Emperor. Is it really him? How is this possible? This presence, it's a soul of the void training stage, could it really be father? This guy barged into the imperial tombs. Could he have entered the main tomb? The bodies of all the previous emperors are stored within the main tomb. Could their souls also have that weird magic weapon in his hand? Despicable scoundrel. How dare you joke around with the late emperor's soul? Prepare to die. Is he using that to imprison father? Stupid emperor, you kept using the same move all the time. I am already sick of it. Step. Boom! Begone. Whoosh! Rustle rustle rustle. All it took was one punch. His Majesty's flaming dragon. What? Though the Fire Emperor only uses one move, the Fire Dragon, it symbolizes the peak of his cultivation. He used to be helpless in the face of my flaming dragon before. There's no need for flashy moves. It can achieve the effect of overwhelming the cultivation stace. There are only a few people in the 5 countries who can take a direct hit from the Fire Emperor's flaming dragon. To be able to scatter the flaming dragon made of pure flame with a punch like that, not even I. This kid did it so easily despite being only in the original infant stage. What other secrets is he hiding? The main character would have a special encounter after falling down a cliff and entering a cave, which leads to a massive increase in power. I understood the Tao when I was in the Imperial tombs. Your flames cannot hurt me anymore. Don't you understand such a simple logic, Dog Emperor? Be good and come DOWA here to face your death, then I'll stop walking your Dardethity. This kid is really too weird. What ancestor? Late Emperor, stop spouting nonsense. Fu, let Tin Sha get rid of him. Don't even think about using a random stray soul as an imposter of my father. Yo, you're refusing to acknowledge your own father now? Then I'll let out your grandfather too for you to have a good look. Key. Please, can't you see that I am fronting? Clang, oh dear, I almost let it slip. From my standpoint currently, I shouldn't warn him. Can you not disturb me? I can't pull it out. This guy is so strong. Crack it. Tian Sha. Why is it you guys again? Are there no other assassins in this world? When it comes to assassination, nobody can be compared to Tian Sha. Bang, oh, is that so? Go to hell then. He's a tough guy, we're no match for him. There's no chance of winning at all. Obtained, experience points for defeating a cultivator of the original infant stage. A wise man does not fight when the odds are against him. Retreat. Even Tian Sha is no match for him. He's a tough guy, we're no match for him. There's no chance of winning at all. He even scared off Tian Sha, which are full of expets. This kid is unfathomable. In that case, I can only. Guards, stop him. I am returning to the Imperial Palace to prepare myself. Fire. Emperor. How can he escape? This. Not even the Fire Emperor and Tian Sha are a match for him, General Wang. We'll just be throwing our lives away if we fight him. Hold your horses everyone, look, this is the Fire Emperor's father, won't you believe that I am a good guy now? Even though it looks like the late Emperor, nobody knows whether it's real. Why should we let you go? Look, this is the Fire Emperor's father, his father's father, and his father's 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 father. It's really the late Emperor's. I have the whole family of the Fire Emperor in my hands, aren't you going to give way now? Acting tough, successful reward points. Acting tough, point guards of the Imperial, only target is that dog Emperor. After I finish him, you can settle the matters of the throne ascension later. Acting tough, successful reward points. Acting tough, point general, are we really letting him go like this? Do as he says, this is already at a level beyond what we can interfere with. Where are you running to, dog Emperor? I am Su Ke from the Exploding Heavens faction. Come here and kowtow to your ancestors. Stop right there, dog Emperor. Have you heard? Those souls were brought out of the Imperial tombs by Zhang Qiling from the Exploding Heavens faction. Those are all the souls of our late emperors. First, there's Li Bai, whose rhymes and verses are unparalleled. Then there's this Su Ke whose battle prowess are as strong as a demon. This Exploding Heavens faction is too powerful. Everyone inside is so talented. And there was the appearance of Hua Wu Ke from the Exploding Heavens faction during the trials of the Sky Incense Valley previously. He climbed to the 8th level of the Tower of Souls despite being only in the core-bearing stage. Exploding Heavens faction. I understand it now. This kid's really good at this. The so-called Exploding Heavens faction doesn't exist at all. The famous Exploding Heavens faction and its members were all played by Su Ke alone. If the others know that Su Ke alone is the Exploding Heavens faction, they might be so scared they'll be weak at their Nisu father. What happened? Inside the Imperial Palace Dam. Dama. This damn Su Ke. No. Our national fortune. It's the national fortune. I have to obtain a stronger blessing from the fire god. And enhance the national fortune again. Fa. Father. If we sacrifice the Virgin Madamya as a tribute to the fire god, it will enhance the power of the dragon veins immediately. /ong as our fire country's national fortune is not weakened, then no matter what happens, would never fall. He destroyed the Emperor's energy from the main burial chamber and damaged the national fortune. Tribute, / I need a tribute. Flaming Sun, send someone to bring Madame Ya to the Imperial Tomb's sacrificial altar. Once we concentrate the Emperor's energy again, Su-Kei would die for sure. But... Father. Good, good. That's my obedient daughter. Long as we sacrifice Madame Ya, we would be able to get back the Emperor's energy. Father. I understand, I'll do it now. Go now. Sacrifice. Sacrifice now. Dog Emperor, get your ass out now. How annoying, why are there so many guards? I don't want to kill you guys. Who's intruding on the Imperial Palace? Be good and dance here then. If you think you're such a big shot, go get the assassins and open the door. Get down. Guzheng. Come out. What is he doing? Dengu. Deng deng dengs. Step. We have to go all out if we want to sing. Deng 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 dengu deng 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 deng. What's happening? Those souls, are they the late Emperor's? Arm. Why can't I control it? You're the prettiest cloud in my heart, I'll pour a glass of fine wine to make you stay. Hitch sitch hitch. Singing the most showy folk music leisurely, make you stay. Let love sweep away all the dust. What's this kid doing this time? System, control the music. He, Dog Emperor, here I come. This presence. There's killing Chu Thud. This Fire Emperor, he actually invited someone like him here. Looks like he's hellbent on killing Su-Kei. Someone who has assassinated a level infant transformation stage overseas and nobody has managed to see his sword. The strongest member of Tian Sha. Killer God. Buzz buzz buzz, you must be Su-Kei. Buzz buzz buzz, yo, you're pretty good at acting tough, old man. He, I am afraid there won't be a next time. I have to learn how to walk like you next time. Killer God, long time no see. Oh. Please hold your words, Water Empress, I cannot do you this favor. I owed a favor to the late Emperor of the Fire Country some years back, now, his descendant has promised 8 cities for my help, that's why I must definitely take the life of this kid. 8 cities? This is way too generous. What? What did you say? You want to exchange my life for just 8 cities? That's too cheap. It finally stopped. Our bodies would be totally sapped if we kept on dancing. Ha 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 ha, what an ignorant kid, you don't know the price of 8 cities. I will not waste my breath with you, go to hell. Boom, Killer God, you. Water Empress, I have to advise you not to interfere with this matter. Read at Angelob, we're acquaintances after all, I don't want to have to fight you. I am really shocked, you're really not bad at acting tough, old man. Your lines all come in sets. Kid. It's too bad that you met me. Baug, what strength. Listen, you're not very professional, old man. An assassin is most particular about killing in one move, you're fighting me heathen. You need to improve on your professionalism. Boom. He, you're not bad indeed, kid. You want to witness my assassination technique? I'll show you. Such speed and strength, no wonder the Fire Emperor needed to ask for my help. You really talk a lot of nonsense, where are you? Watch out, Su-Kei. Die. Why can't I move my sword? Fame brings a man trouble, just as being fattened does for pigs. Your reputation precedes you, Killer God. Everyone knows you'll use your sword for a sneak attack. My Killer God single stroke. Secret of troop, your Killer God single stroke is mine now. This kid, what exactly did he do? The control of the Killer God sword was completely seized by him. I can sense the power of law in this move. Little rascal, give me back my sword. Killer God single stroke, one stroke to kill, one stroke to chase, none can withstand it. System, break down all the treasures from the Imperial Tomb in weapon refining essence. This is a power move but you're not the best at it. Upgrade this Killer God single stroke to max level. Damn, don't copy my moves. Die. Killer God single stroke is not a move that you can perform. Come out. Stop hiding. A loophole. Do you understand now? This is the genuine key led Suansi. The real Killer God single stroke, one strike to kill, is to kill the soul, a strike to pursuit, and to claim your life. This kid managed to master this ultimate move immediately. That's a master from the infant transformation level. Even the Killer God is defeated by this move. This is a move that you created yet you can't grasp the essence of it. What a failure. He actually got killed in one move by Su-Kei. He's amazing. Your Majesty. This is bad. Acting tough successful reward points acting tough points acting tough successful reward points acting tough points killing a high-level expert from the infant transformation level UPI current cultivation stage, original infant stage ha. He. It's nothing much and the Killer God from Tian Sha who came to help have been killed by that Su-Kei. According to the troops, Su-Kei used the Killer God's ultimate move. Killed God single stroke. What? Your Majesty, the morale of the guards IW, there's no will to fight anymore. Kid, I didn't expect you to be able to kill the Killer God from Tian Sha, even the Killer God is not his match. This Su-Kei, what did he do to gain such a rapid increase in his strength? The Tian Sha has all retreated and the Killer God has fallen too. We have no other helpers. There's no need for helpers. Prepare the teleportation door, to the sacrificial altar. But even if you enter the Imperial Palace now, I guess you can't capture the Fire Emperor. What do you mean? Underparts? There's a power that's pulsing in the Imperial Harem of the Imperial Palace, it should be the Fire Emperor activating the teleportation door. The Imperial Harem is protected by a restrictive spell. Only the ones with the G bloodline can open it. It's this type of old-fashioned setting again. Let's make a bet, if you lose, how about you eat my underparts? I have no time to joke around with you, the Fire Emperor might be trying to enter the Imperial Tomb's sacrificial altar by activating the teleportation spell, could the Fire Emperor be trying to proceed with that plan? Sacrifice? What is he going to use as a sacrifice? The Fire Country's tradition requires a virgin to protect the chastity on behalf of the Fire God and obtain the Fire God's blessing. But, there's another crooked method, which is to sacrifice a virgin to the Fire God directly to obtain an even greater strength. Virgin. Boom. Your Majesty, the teleportation door will be opened in a moment. Step on it. If we miss the timing of the sacrifice, all of you will be executed. Yes. What's happening? Boomdog Emperor, where do you think you're going? Bang. A man shouldn't hide himself. Boom. What? What's that monster? Hong Yen, what's the meaning of this? Come out and fight me. Boom, are you trying to take my life and declare war on the Fire Country by siding with him? You're mistaken, Fire Emperor. I will not interfere with the grievance between the two of you. Su-Kei entered the Sky Incense Valley's trials and obtained the elite entrance order, so he's considered half a disciple of my Sky Incense Valley. What did you say? Very well. However, since we're from the same, I have to ensure that he's not hurt. Don't you agree? Good. Good. Jiang Hong Yen, even you're treating me this way. Both of you, just you wait. This is the Imperial Forbidden Grounds, no matter how powerful you are, after the sacrifice is completed, it'll come back and kill all of you. You won't be able to get in. We can destroy the restrictive spell if we topple the surrounding walls, bang, but it's not efficient with just one excavator. Since when were there so many people on the roof? You made quite a scene pursuing the Fire Emperor to the Imperial Palace. These cultivators must be here to watch the show. To watch the show. Then these cultivators wouldn't have much feelings for the Fire Country. They won't mind if the Fire Emperor falls. Swoosh. Vagai, in that case, come out. My excavators. Steps on brothers watching from the roof. If you don't find it troublesome, I have excavators here, don't you want to try them? I heard about this excavator before. The Imperial tomb was broken into using this. It's very strong, yet it doesn't require any true core strength to activate it. Don't you dare. Zhang Qi-ling from the Exploding Heavens faction used this excavator, then went straight in and took down the Imperial tombs directly. It doesn't require any true core strength, and it'll make sure you guys learn how to use it. Come down and try it. Is it really as powerful as the rumors say? Why don't we give it a try? Whoever enters the excavator will have his whole clan executed. How can you be so violent, you dog emperor? Don't be afraid, everyone, just do it. Whoever doesn't do it, it'll drag all generations of his ancestors out for a dance. This is awkward. We have to offend one side no matter what. Whatever, long as we can enjoy the feeling of driving an excavator. Boom, but in comparison, Suke is scarier. Boom, charge. Your Majesty, there are cracks on the restrictive spell. BT. Boom, Your Majesty, there are cracks on the restrictive spell. Boom, BZT, hurry up and activate the teleportation spell. The restrictive spell won't be broken so quickly, hurry up. Little Missy, press that button to activate. That guy is bold, he actually dares to instruct the Empress. Push that lever forward, yes. That's an expert of the later stage of the infant transformation stage. She can destroy the world with just a fuck of. Boom, oh. Boom. Boom, this thing is really strong. It's so good against this restrictive spell which we cannot use spells against. Isn't that right? Go for it, bring the wall down. Wood. Ha 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 ha. This is fun. Whoosh, everybody, go for it. We must not let the dog emperor escape again. Charge. It'll give you guys a graduation certificate after the excavation is complete so that you can. Boom, judging by the progress. We won't be able to dig through the restrictive spell anytime soon. Host can purchase air sealing spell to seal off this place. The teleportation spell will lose its effect. The price is, act tough points. Because host doesn't have, act tough points, this proposal cannot be carried out. Boom system, is there any way to stop that teleportation spell? Aren't you wasting your breath then? Can't you provide me with a more reasonable solution? If the host intends to kill the Fire Emperor, there's no need to stop the teleportation spell. After the Fire Emperor teleports away, host can activate the spell using spirit stones and follow him. That's right, why didn't I think of that? As expected, no one is wise all the time. Ka-boom, everyone, follow me to the Imperial tombs. Alas, it's my fault for being too intelligent. Your Majesty, the teleportation spell is activated, we can go now. Good job. Let's offer our prayers to the god together. Boom, dog emperor, stop running. Destroy the spell after I leave. Otherwise it'll kill your whole clan. Understood. Read at Mangabe's swoosh. We're too late, the Fire Emperor escaped. Destroy the spell. How should I do it? Brother, what are you trying to do? Smack, the Fire Emperor has already escaped and you're still thinking of covering his back. Are you tired of living? Um, um. Please. Please enjoy, I have something on. I'll take my leave first, ha. Look. There's an eunuch escaping over there. Are after him. Don't let him escape. Boom help. Boom people in the foundation building stage chasing after someone in the original infant stage in excavators, what a. We actually let the fire emperor escape, I guess he has already reached the sacrifice altar now. What should we do now? Swoosh. Ding well go after him. Damn. Where's Flaming Sun? Why isn't she here with? The time is almost here. Your Majesty, the princess has left for quite some time, but I don't know why is she not back yet. Damn it. None of them are reliable. If the eunuch didn't destroy the teleportation door, then Su K would have followed us here. Father. Flaming Sun. You're finally here. You. Why are there only the two of you? Where is MDAM? Father, let me explain. Splash. Water prison? This is. Bob Dog Emperor, save your energy, Bob, you've already lost the moment you chose to sacrifice Madam. Su K. Do you know why Flaming Sun didn't bring Madam Ya here? Let me tell you. Too bad, Madam Ya. She's no longer a virgin. Sacrificing a virgin to obtain powerful strength? What did you say? Father, he is right. Useless bum. You can't even get such a simple thing done properly. I heard that Madam Ya has been infatuated with Li Bai from the Exploding Heavens faction and the two of them have already consummated their relationship. Your ritual plot has failed, your daughter is in my hands, are you still not giving up? Madam Ya's purity bracelet has disappeared. Summon the fire god statue. Prepare for the ritual. Father. Kid, that Madam Ya is the person who is supposed to be saving herself for the fire god, right? I heard, it's one of my brothers from the Exploding Heavens faction, Li Bai, who got together with Madam Ya. Oh, you're not even saving your own daughter, you're inhuman, Dog Emperor. How did she lose her chastity? One thing leads to another. And that happened. You know. This Li Bai is something else. So that's how it happened. Boom boom, I advise you to stop it. Dog Emperor, you have nobody to sacrifice anymore, why go through the trouble? Rumble rumble hey. Wait. This statue. You. Isn't this the Statue of Liberty? Rumble, how dare you show disrespect to the fire god, I'll kill you later. Kid, don't underestimate that fire god statue. At HHA, look at you guys. You're all so superstitious. Rumble, this plagiarism is a little bit too blatant. I can sense a hint of danger. Look at the era we're in now, we have to talk science, understand? If you must believe in something, then believe in yourself. Fire god, have a taste of this. Boom boom what? Crack crack. Boom what the, he destroyed the fire god statue. Fire god. Will we be in danger if we watch from here? Acting tough, successful reward, act tough points. Acting tough, successful reward, act tough points. Acting tough, successful reward, act tough points. Boom you rascal. Congratulations for acting tough quick-wittedly, host. And you offended the fire god. Special reward of act tough points. Offended the fire god? What's the consequences? The difficulty will increase when you're faced with heavenly tribulations in futude. TCH, that's all? Since I am already doing it, I might as well make a big scene. Fire god, let me give you a new look. Boom. Boom, read more at the fire god's arms are broken. Fire. Let's get out of here. Kid, why did you bomb her arms? This is something you don't understand, a statue would appear to worth more if it's lacking arms. It'll be too boring if it's totally intact. Now that it has 2 arms missing, it has the beauty of exploding heaven's beauty of imperfection. If you look at it properly, now that the fire god statue has no more arms, it seems to be more beautiful. Destroying Madame Yas' purity bracelet and the fire god's blessing of the fire country. Now, you even destroyed the arms of the fire god statue. I will definitely destroy your exploding heavens faction in this life. Wow, I am so scared. Robbing the imperial tombs, destroying the emperor's energy. Exploding heavens faction, you guys forced me to do this. Your Majesty. You thought I have no way to offer a sacrifice without too naive. Your Majesty. This is. Drip read more at my hand. Drip. Ah. Crack 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 stop it, Your Majesty. Crack. It's power's flowing into me. But it's not enough, I need more. Fire Emperor, he actually sacrificed his personal guards. Oh no. He intends to sacrifice all the citizens of the fire country to the fire god. Haha. What's going on? What happened? Why did the dog emperor's speed suddenly increase rapidly and then he left? After him. We must not let him succeed. He can do that. This dog emperor is using plugins, right? After him. Ding. Ding. Thud to the noble fire god. I offer my life. Swoosh 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 ah. Offer to the fire god. If this goes on, all the citizens of the imperial city will be sacrificed. Swoosh hey. What are you doing? The fire emperor is going to sacrifice all of you. The fire emperor will obtain incomparable power. Damn dog emperor. Boom, have a taste of my god-powered cannon. Swoosh. Hee what? The sacrifice of the guards in the imperial tombs gave the fire emperor a very strong defensive power. The reason why the people are willing to be sacrificed is because of the fire emperor's power of belief. What do you mean? The fire emperor is the leader of a country, respected by tens of thousands of people. This power is the power of belief. He is using this power to brainwash the citizens to make them sacrifice themselves willingly. As the empress of a country myself, I understand the strength of the power of belief. The citizens have no way of resisting it. We have no way of stopping this brainwashing. If the ritual is completed, the fire emperor will receive the incomparable god strength. But once the god strength dissipate, he will die as well. You should hide with me for a period of time. Hide? How can I hide? Look at these people who are controlled by him, they will be sacrificed by the fire emperor soon. If we're not the ones saving them, then who else can? But we have no way to stop the power of belief. Since long ago, the citizens have always been enslaved by the royal family, this power is deeply engraved within their souls. As someone who has always gotten distinction for history since young, this explanation is way too simple for me to understand. Enslaved souls? I have an idea. Young lady, you can just stay here quietly and watch me act tough, witness how the act tough king saved the fire country and the lives of its people. This kid, could he really have a solution? Swoosh system, prepare that song for me. You need to be a 5-star musician to play that song. What is, act tough points if it helps to save the people. What host said is very inspiring, but error, not qualified enough calculating. You need, act tough points to upgrade to a 5-star musician upgrade. Host doesn't have enough act tough points balance, points unable to upgrade. Brother, I did so much preparatory work. It's very awkward if you don't let me upgrade. Tos, points can't you compromise a little, give me an IOU or something. Seeing that host is working hard to save the citizens of Fire Country calculating. Calculation complete. The system has decided to loan act tough points to host. I am so grateful. System, there are also times when you have feelings. Upgrade me quickly. Boom. Use up, act tough points successfully. Upgrade to 5-star musician. Show start. The winds of reform is blowing. Wind is blowing. Wake up the people of the fire. The slaves have escaped my control. What happened? That God Emperor is trying to make us sacrifice our life to give him power. No, no. The power that Eve gathered are starting to dissipate. Kill the Fire Emperor, free the Fire Country. No. Shut up. Stop singing. It's that song, it woke us up. For some reason, I am filled with energy. That's right. Kill the Fire Emperor, free the Fire Country. This is the ultimate song that represents revolution. It cannot be infringed upon. The lousy brainwashing technique of yours cannot possibly be a match for this song. Kill the Fire Emperor, free the Fire Country. Damn, their revolutionary mentality is being awakened. I cannot control them to sacrifice themselves to the Fire God. It represents the spirit of a noble race, an unyielding strength. You little rascal, shut up. Everyone, wake up. Let's defeat the Fire Emperor together. Do not hurt the disciple of Sky Incense Valley. Whoa. Splash. Boom. What the? This woman is full of water. Young lady, let me help you. She can even block the flames of the Fire Emperor, which is strengthened by God's strength. No. Continue playing, there are still many citizens in the Imperial City who are not awake yet. But the Dog Emperor is imbued with God's strength, can you? Don't worry, I am not an ordinary woman. You bitch. Aren't you worried that this will lead to a war between two countries? Clog, your behavior is a disgrace as the ruler of a country. I cannot sit idly and do nothing about it. Damn. She's really quite capable to be a match of the Dog Emperor, who is imbued with God's strength. Beat up the old world, slaves, stand up, stand up. System, host the music automatically and broadcast the music to the whole city. Successful hosting. Don't say that we have nothing, we will be the masters. Woe the Nodidi. Mummy, what happened? This voice. I am feeling a uttle giddy. What happened? Swoosh swoosh rip swoosh cough. Fire Emperor, the citizens have awakened, the power of belief can't save you, give it up. Ha ha ha, are you kidding me? I am the ruler of the Fire Country. Accept your failure and we might spare your life. How could I possibly fail? Swoosh Dog Emperor, it's like what you said initially, it's the law of the jungle. When you attacked me then, you should have expected that this day would come. Eve waited a full year for this opportunity. I must get back what I lost myself. Who would have thought that my glorious reputation would end here? Kid, you shouldn't have appeared in front of me. Is that so? You can only blame it on the fact that nobody taught you to finish off your enemy. No, 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 what I mean was, you should have never appear in front of me. Boom, little rascal, let's die together. Kid, watch out. Splash splash. No 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 no. Oh. Is that so? This is a flame that hug after killing you and making your soul dissipate, wouldn't the fire be out? Gotcha. Die. I am using Killer God's single stroke to end you, isn't that respectful of me? I swoosh. Obtained the blood of a royal family. Wander. Father. EAD at mangabob.c. The Fire Emperor has really fallen. I heard the Fire Emperor once stole all his cultivation. Did Suke did it? Killing a high-level infant transformation stage expert, obtained, experience points. Level up. Currently in the original infant stage level, it's no wonder he wants to kill the Fire Emperor. This Fire Emperor is really a piece of trash. Acting tough, success, obtain massive amount of experience total, points obtained, Fire Emperor's storage ring containing massive amount of treasures. Kid, if this goes on, the Imperial Palace would be completely burnt down. Do you want to put out the fire? OB. Let it be, it's fine long as the citizens are not affected. Suke. What goes around, comes around. Suke, you won this battle. EAD at if not for me, there would not have been a notice to choose a prince consort. The G family don't owe you anything else. Princess. Boom, everything about this Suke is over. Mangabo o Cole from today onward, ITLLBX story. Kid, you have your revenge now, what are your plans now? A man should have great ambitions. I wish for world peace. I only managed to save a small fire country this time, there are still a whole world outside waiting for me to save. Fet it, a man like me wouldn't settle down for long wherever I go. Langabi, are you willing to follow me back to the Sky Incense Valley? With your talents, you'll definitely make a breakthrough into the infant transformation stage within a few years if you follow me to the Sky Incense Valley. The Sky Incense Valley is not suitable for me, I am a man like the wind. I still have to go dig for the fire country's dragon veins next. There's no way can go with you. Furthermore, you're the Empress of the Water Nation. You'll have to dig for the Water Nation's dragon veins one day. When that time comes, we'll definitely have conflicts. I am deeply grateful for your help, but we're all cultivating our energy and everything depends on fate. Even though we say our goodbyes now, we'll eventually meet again. Fate. Huh. You're right, we'll meet again if we're fated to do so. I hope that the next time we meet, you'll change your mind and join the Sky Incense Valley. ECS Mangbob.c. Well, see. Uddle lady. Kid, we'll meet again. We are both ill-starred, drifting on the face of the earth, no matter if we were strangers before this encounter. Master Lee. Where are you now? Master you, is it you? Clatero, this is. Oft. In instance can us apart if we have each other in our hearts, distance cannot keep us apart. Master Lee. Orders from the Exploding Heavens faction. OB. Master you, is it you? Show disrespect to madam. The good men of Exploding Heavens faction would never let you off. Step Rumblico, this, is Master Lee protecting me. Well, guarantee you'll end up in a worse state than the Fire Emperor. I'll remain chaste and await for your return for the rest of my life. System, the blood and tear are both here, show me the dragon veins. Rumblio. Boom, hey. I just repaid the loan and you're forcing me to spend already? What's wrong? Boom, Genesis fire herbs detected. Boom, spend act tough points to harvest. I have no choice, harvest it. Harvest successful. Crackle, crackle, crackle. Why did the lava suddenly dry up? Ancient runes detected at the bottom of the pit. Do you want to copy it? Ancient runes? What are they for? These are runes of the ancient teleportation spell. The effect is the same as normal teleportation spell, with the teleportation spell L can move around different nations quickly. But there's no need for any spirit stones or ritual and can be activated at any time and can parrot the void. And I can obtain the rest of the dragon veins quickly too. Enough. Copy it now. Everything at the fire country is done, it's time to set off to the other nations. Act tough points spent. Activate teleportation. Cough. What a strong pull, I am about to be torn apart. Teleportation activated. Destination, Metal Nation. Swoosh honk hawk arrived at destination Wa. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Bang, why did you suddenly come onto the road? Divine chariot. You broke my divine chariot. Isn't this a car from Earth? Thiacy thing is driven using runes? Compensate. What do you mean by lousy thing? This is the divine chariot of the Spirit Treasures Pavilion. Compensate me. She knocked into me. It's all your fault. You made me fet the runes to stop the divine chariot. The female driver knocked into someone. I am about to die, where can I find justice? You're making things up, you're the one who knocked into me. Look, there's an accident over there. The divine chariot knocked into someone? Drive slower if you can't control the divine chariot. Exactly. Rubbish. I am a disciple of the Spirit Treasures Pavilion. More than half of the divine chariots in the Metal Nation is created by U.S. Spirit Treasures Pavilion. Pfft. Thiacy thing is a divine chariot? You sound so sarcastic, are you looking down on my divine chariot? Ding, I think this is more like a divine donkey. Let me show you the high-class divine chariot of the Exploding Heavens faction. Exploding Heavens faction? Sounds a little familiar. Humph, do you even have the rights to own a divine chariot? Come out. Ferrari. Spent Act Tough Points obtained the rights to use the Ferrari for a day, spent RCT Tough Points to obtain the top-class racers Teshake swoosh swoosh, no need for spirit stones to activate it. ITLL be able to run on as we have cheap petrol and quick feet and hands. This is a divine chariot, do you understand? It looks so cool and flashy. Compared to this divine chariot, the one from Spirit Treasures Pavilion is dog shit. Don't doubt it, little girl, congratulations host for acting tough in front of everyone. Receive Act Tough Points. Marshall Uncle asked me to meet up at the Imperial Tombs quickly, but he broke the divine chariot. Humph, bring it on. I don't believe Thiacy thing of yours can be faster than my divine chariot. Damn, then let's see what HS's capable of. You said, no need for spirit stones? Nobody has ever been able to develop this kind of divine chariot. You're lying. Get in, let the old driver show you some real driving skills. Fasten your seatbelt. Seatbelt? That belt, plug it into that hole. How troublesome, what's next? Next up. Rattle-o-dee vroom vroom. Screech vroom. Lift weight. Wait. Vroom. 50 km/h. I am going to die. km/h vroom. Slow. A turning. Touraging. Screecho step, slow down. Slow down now. Boom. Ha 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 ha. This is Fast and Furious. Feeling better? I apologize for looking down on your divine chariot earlier, this is indeed impressive. I am Takumi Fujiwara from the Exploding Heavens faction, Mount Akina Speed Stars, may I be so bold as to ask your name? Moo, much better. Nickname, Old Driver. Master Fujiwara. What a rare surname. Master Fujiwara, I have a request. Go on. I was supposed to go to the Imperial Tombs to take part in the trial of the Sword Catacomb, but my divine chariot is damaged now, so I am wondering if Master Fujiwara could send me to the Imperial Tombs? Metal Nation's Imperial Tombs? Trial of the Sword Catacomb? What's that? I am headed that way too. Do you not know about it, Master Fujiwara? This trial of the Sword Catacomb is a trial that is only held every years in the Metal Nation. If it's a cultivator who possesses talent in sword will, he can enter the Sword Catacomb and obtain a sword soul from within. Cultivating your soul with it will make the strength of your soul sharper. The sword catacomb is at the Imperial Tombs? Why bay that the different S and factions would be participating in this trial of the sword catacomb? This is a great opportunity to earn act tough points. My martial uncle managed to help me get the last slot. Little girl, how do we get to the Imperial Tombs? I see, got it. If I didn't make it, I'll have to go to someone else. Go that way first, then that way, there, and well be there. Get out first, little girl. I have. What is it? I suddenly remembered that I have something on. I'll be making a move first. You're trying to snatch my place in the trial of the sword catacomb. Hey! What are you doing? Come back. You swindler. Imperial Tombs. Cultivators participating in the trial of the sword catacomb, please gather around. The trial is about to begin. Listen. What's that sound? Vroom wah. Vroom read at Mongol. Slow down. There are many divine chariots here, don't destroy them. Bang. Is this the venue for the trial of the sword catacomb? Who is this? Eve never seen him before. Is this a new model of divine chariot? It's too stylish. What skillful technique of controlling the divine chariot? It's nothing. Who are you? Tell us your name. Rubbish. I am a disciple of the Spirit Treasures Pavilion. I am Takumi Fujiwara of the Exploding Heavens faction. I am a friend of the junior sister from Spirit Treasures Pavilion. She asked me to take her place because she has something on and can't make it. Spirit Treasures Pavilion? Senior brother, there's indeed someone from the Spirit Treasures Pavilion who hasn't signed in yet. Okay, let him in and we'll officially begin the trial of the sword catacomb. Thank you. There are remaining ancient swords inside the cave. That was easy. Obtaining an ancient sword would grant you the rights. First challenger, Shang. Buzz. The ancient sword has started to buzz. Is someone going to obtain an ancient sword right from the get-go? I have to obtain an ancient sword to enter the sword catacomb. Based on my soul strength, it wouldn't be a problem to summon or of them. Swoosh. The sovereign of Situ family, Shang, successfully obtained the recognition of the sword spirit and obtained an ancient sword. He's indeed the swordsmanship cultivator who's only behind the legendary swordsman. Yi Changfeng. Legendary swordsman Yi Changfeng? This name. It's normal for Ray. I seem to have kicked one away during the Dog Emperor's competition for his daughter's hand in marriage. HMPH. What is he playing at? Is he envious of my Ferrari? TLL show you later. ND Challenger, failed. RD Challenger, obtained an ancient sword. Rigo A. Don't take them all, leave some for me. Challenger, fail. TH Challenger, fail. TH Challenger, fail. System, is there any way to break this restriction? For only act tough points. Stop. It's too expensive. I have to depend on myself. There are only one last challenger left now. If he couldn't obtain an ancient sword too, there will be ancient swords that haven't been obtained. They will pick other people to participate on the spot. I knew there will be many people who fail. Are you kidding? You weaklings want to participate too? Read its my turn to watch how I get all the ancient swords at one. Roro. Can you do it? Come DOWA. That's right. Stop wasting time, do it. What's going on? This stupid ancient sword is actually ignoring me? Wait. Just a few more minutes. System, I want to exchange for that. Cultivator Fujiwara, please come DOWA. There's no use no matter how long you stand there if the sword spirit doesn't want to recognize you. Sword spirit huh. Read manga. Have a taste of my huge aid rig. Swoosh WH. What? He took all of the remaining ancient swords. I won't be satisfied with just ancient swords. Read at increase efficiency. Ancient sword. Come back. Magic weapon. Swoosh swoosh wait. My soulbound weapon. Ding 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 ha. Just in time. All magic weapons have been sent to the deposit storage AH. That's my life's effort. Read Mangaboo, I beg of you. Give it. What rights does he have to take my sword just because he got recognized by the sword spirit? Magic weapon is just a metal pole and it got collected as well. Where's the sword spirit? Lord Fujiwara, we got the ancient swords ourselves, can you return them to us? Please relax, everyone, my soul strength is way too powerful. This caused the sword spirit to get spooked and gave all the magic weapons to me. Please queue up, I'll return them all to you. You talk nonsense. I have been recognized by the spiritual sword, so why would ancient swords be in your hand? You must have other intentions and you must be playing tricks. Why are you so fussy? Ivy told you that I would return it to you. Come on, this is your... Hold. Hold on. Mine is a steel stick. Why are you giving me a steel needle? This is indeed your magical weapon, you can give it a try if you don't believe me. Oh. It seems true. And I can control it better. That's because most of its essence has been absorbed, that's why it has been reduced to the size of a needle. To be honest, my storage ring can be used to refine the magical weapon. Put the magical weapon in storage ring for days, the magical weapon will be upgraded to a higher level. Since all of your magical weapons are in my storage ring, let me help all of you refine your magical weapons. It is free. But... oh no. We blamed young Master Fujiwara just now. So embarrassing. Young Master Fujiwara is so generous. Thank you so much. Where should we go to find you after the days? Do you know about the Spirit Treasures Pavilion? Get back your magical weapon from me there. System, decompose of all magical weapons that have been recycled. Okay. Decompose successful. Stop. Where do you want to go? Give us back our ancient sword. Young Master Fujiwara, the ancient sword is used for entering sword catacomb, there is no refinement needed for it. Can you give it back to us? Come, here you go. Thank you. Oh, I remember you got recognized by the spiritual sword. Swoosh. It's a bit dark, let's go back to sword catacomb together. Don't be so undiscriminating. Give me the ancient sword. The ancient sword chose me. Are you going to snatch it from me? Acting. I am not sure what tricks you've employed to take my ancient sword. Usan, I had a bad feeling about you ever since you came with the boastful horse. Come and get it if you really want it. Really? You guy. Hey. Why are they fighting? Why is young Master Fujiwara using the ancient sword? The age-old ancient sword can't be used. Clang. Death. I am done. Ah. The TH level of. The TH level of original infant stage. Who are you? What? The TH level of original infant stage. I didn't think that he would achieve such an advanced level. And he had defeated Tian Xiao from Situ family with the ancient sword. Acting tough has been successful. Acting tough points gained. Young man, there will always be an expert at a higher level. I will let you go this time. Acting tough has been successful. Acting tough points gained. Every one of you are overpraising me. I have to go for my adventure at Sword Catacomb. And Situ, stay here obediently. Master. My friend Fujiwara, Situ Shang is too aggressive. If you can return the ancient sword to us, Sifu's family will repay you. Oh, you only ask for the ancient sword. That's easy. Oh, did Fujiwara agree? Did you see the cave above the stairs? Inside lies a sword spirit. You may ask the sword spirit. If it agrees, I can give you as many as you request. Are you kidding me? I want to kill you. You may ask for the ancient sword. I want to leave first. But there will be nothing left in the sword catacomb when you get the ancient sword back. Whoosh, shameless. Come out if you dare. I will show you my power. What's wrong? I am out again. Go die. Run. Block. Cough. Senior. Are you? Damn, I attacked the restrictive barrier by accident, and now I suffer the internal injuries. Takumi Fujiwara from Exploding Heavens faction, I remember him. Step. Catacomb sword? It is such a place with nice geomantic omen. According to the young lady, it needs cultivation and to achieve the Tao in the sword catacomb. It is so mysterious. Doesn't it mean it's robbing a tomb? Awful. It's so sticky and disgusting. Found an unknown living thing, currently in between half sleep and half ceiling. An unknown living thing? Do you want to wake it using the purifying water in exchange with? What is this? Is it a living thing? Use up acting tough points to wake it? Are you kidding me? I should kill it when it is sealed and earn some experience points. Stab, 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 stab. Oh shit. So pain. It's too thick. I can't break it. Who is trying to clobber me? Boom boom, come in if you brave. I am Lord of the Immortals, and they usually call me the Emperor of Youngsters. Who are you? How dare you talk so loudly and disturb my peace? Oh shit. Have I awakened it with only a few stabs? Don't try to hide it. You stabbed my tongue just now. You are just a tongue, what can you see? Stop talking nonsense. Humph. Why did this kid come from? How dare you pretend that the Lord of Immortals is in front of the real Lord of Immortals? You are brave enough, how can this be? What can't the Lord of Immortals see? You stabbed me just now. You are finished. The Lord of Immortals was sealed here accidentally, and my licking tongue broke the wall after only years. Must escape after years, and must exact my revenge on you once I get out. Lick and break through? No one can compete with your skill. I will become an immortal after years, how will you seek your revenge against me? Roar. Young man, you annoy me. Even though you will become immortal in years, I will kill you with a punch. There are at least 10,000 immortals who have died because of my punch. Okay, you are powerful. I am very busy, continue licking the wall. Goodbye. Hey, young man, don't go. How can you leave after waking me up? Young man, did you come here for the spiritual sword? I know where it is. The cruel man sealed the spiritual sword in this sword catacomb. And I was ambushed by him accidentally. And the spiritual sword. You do? And the spiritual sword. It's in this sword catacomb. Are you kidding me? Of course I know that it is inside the sword catacomb. Dane Lane Iu Hey. Young man. Young man. Let's discuss this nicely. Young man, I was just kidding, don't get so aggressive. Laugh laugh, why don't we come up with a fair deal if you wish to know the location of the spiritual sword? You are the only one who can wake it up. I have purifying water in my hand. I am not sure that it is fair to make a deal with you. The spiritual sword is a divine, ancient item. In this sword catacomb, I am the only one who can wake it up. Young master, do you have the purifying water? I have the remnant soul of the L sword spirit, so I can find the host of the sword spirit. You save me by using purifying water, and I. No problem. Give me the remnant soul. I will save you immediately once I find the spiritual sword. No way. What if you run away once you find the sword? Those from the Exploding Heavens faction abide their promise. You may ask others if you don't trust me. Okay. You save me and I will ask around once I get out. No problem. Give me the remnant soul, I will rescue you immediately. I promise. I will give it to you once you save me. Eve met an opponent. I have no choice, I can only use this way. I can't play tricks with them. System, I want to change it. Redeem purifying water by using acting tough points. Oh shit, it's painful. To you. Look at it. What is this? What? You have the purifying water. It's impossible. What do you mean? You want to argue with me but you do not believe me? I just wanted to talk with you since I haven't spoken to anyone in a long time. Giggle, young man. You wasted my acting tough points. Die. Ouch. I will not waste my time on you. Go and be alone. Young man. Hold on. I am sorry, I was wrong. Get the remnant soul. You did right. Boom. There is very strong sword will in the remnant soul. If I get the complete sword spirit, I can even kill immortals. Okay, I will try. Young man, you have the remnant soul now. You will sense the sword spirit. Hold on. Young man. Come back. Have you done something? No worry, I'll certainly keep my word. I will save you after years. You must wait for me. Are too much. How can it be? I trusted you but you left me. I will escape by using my licking tongue, there is no need for me to wait for you after years. Young man, come back, are you really leaving? The sword spirit will kill you without my blessing. Damn. This shameless guy can't be threatened. And he is thinking about get back the remnant soul after escaping? I will suffer a loss. Stop. Don't run. Lin Guan, leave your sword and I will let you go. You are bullying me. I found this sword. This sword belongs to the son of Sword God. How dare you take it? The Spirit Treasure Pavilion is weak, but it doesn't mean that we will be afraid of you. You must be bored of being alive. The spirit around the light gathered and formed shape. Brother, look there. TG it tick CIA China. It is the sword spirit. I got the sword, but they are trying to grab it from me. But no one saw the sword during their cultivation in Sword Catacomb. What's the situation? Are they wondering if I am the sword spirit with my glowing appearance? Master Sword Spirit, you must fight for justice on my behalf. I got the sword, but they are trying to grab it from me. Master Sword Spirit, you must fight for justice on my behalf. It's AM/understanding. We didn't wish to. Yi Changfeng asked us to do that. We are being forced. Why don't I just act tough? The negligible ants, the spiritual sword has slept here for more than 10,000 years. And you disturb me today. Do you admit your mistake? Yes. Master Sword Spirit, you are right. And you fight for a sword with 5 stars sword. I am really disappointed. Sigh. I had been wondering whether or not to teach you the skills if you had the potential. Sword Spirit skill? We promise that we will not fight. Yes. We won't fight. That's great. But I have a test. I am practicing the greatest magic art. And I need to collect all of the swords in the sword catacomb. I have a great apprentice, Takumi Fujiwara. Once you meet him, you must give him all of the swords in the sword catacomb. Understand? Few hours later, second senior, look. It is a 6-star sword. We will be rich. Finally we found something after searching for 2 days, 2 nights in the sword catacomb. 6-star sword. It is a 6-star sword. Quickly bring it out from sword catacomb. If Yi Chong Feng's gang finds it. Hey, why do you look so fishy? Wow. A 6-star sword. You are so lucky. An ordinary person will not be so lucky here. Who are you? Since you show your sincerity in this question, I will answer your question generously. Contribute your sword. I am Takumi Fujiwara, an apprentice of the Sword Spirit. I am here to gather the high-level sword for my master. Master Sword Spirit will give you in return the greatest magic art. What? Contribute the sword? Passerby, we found it. Me too. It is the real Sword Spirit. They are speaking the truth. We met the Master Sword Spirit. Passerby B. Passerby, they are speaking the truth. We met the Master Sword Spirit. There are a lot of swords scattered in the sword catacomb. And these have all been lost by Master Sword Spirit. Shooting currently Master is practicing the greatest magic art, so he asked me to gather all of the swords. Shining. I don't believe you. You are in the same gang and threatened me for a sword. Evil thieves, how dare you not believe in Master Fujiwara? We can't get the magic art if Master Fujiwara can't gather the enough amount of swords. Let's fight him. Kill him. Check on my die sunless hit. Ha. God picking grapes. Monkey picking peach. Ah. My great acting skills. I almost got back the points for purifying water. Grab. Situshang. Gurgle. The 6-star sword. It is the greatest divine equipment. Takumi Fujiwara, thanks for giving me this. Hey! Put down Master Fujiwara's sword. Overconfident. The swordplay of family Situ and the 6-star sword is perfect match. How can you enter without any sword? Are you trying to escape after annoying me? That's none of your business. It won't be that easy. That's none of your business. I am here for revenge. Bang. With my own power, I might not be your opponent. But I am not silly to come without any preparation. You are the one who is overconfident. The loser asking for punishment? After having this pill, my level will be upgraded to ultimate infancy stage. Even though it is temporary and brings on a strong side effect, it's pretty enough for me to kill you. Roar. Can't imagine it. It's the power of the ultimate infancy stage. Although you have reached the TH level of original infant stage, it's still a big difference from the ultimate infancy stage. Just die. Regret in hell because you are fighting with the Situ family. You talk too much. You are so fussy. Do all antagonists like revealing all their skills? Ultimate infancy stage is amazing, I will gain a lot of points once I kill you. Check on my amazing punch. Listen to me, people in here. I am Yi Changfeng, the son of the sword god. And I hear that there is a 6-star sword here. Pass it to me earlier if you are sensible. What? Kill the strong opponent of ultimate infancy stage, million experience points and storage rings gained. Is he Yi Changfeng? Sorry, I didn't mean to kill you. Not focused during the fight. And you have flaws. Warning. Warning. A dangerous enemy is getting closer. The host is advised to rua away. Die. Is that? Don't block my way. Kill the strong opponent of ultimate infancy stage, million experience points and storage rings gained. He is surrounded by the extremely sword will. Rentampor chapters at, is he the real sword spirit? Remnant. Soul. Remnant. Soul. Oh shit. This guy is too powerful. Run. Pinter-patter, pinter-patter. Thump. Oh, am I transferred to the main gate of Sword Catacomb? Luckily, I ran away quickly, I would have died if I was caught by the sword spirit. The host has the remnant soul inside, that's why it will hunt the host to get back the remnant soul. The sword spirit has a crazy persistence in the way of sword. System, is there any way for me to deal with the sword spirit? The host may try to discuss the way of sword with sword spirit, and defeat it with the way of sword. Discussing the way of sword? That means by shooting my mouth off. Look! Takumi Fujiwara is there. What? How did he come out? The attendant of the Situ family, follow me to kill the thief. Hold on. This is a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? What misunderstanding? I am not Takumi Fujiwara. I am his twin. My name is Naruto Fujiwara. Naruto Fujiwara? My worthless brother brings trouble everywhere. Naruto Fujiwara? I heard that he is joining the cultivation of Sword Catacomb, and I am here to bring him home for punishment. I am going to find him now. Okay. I feel something's wrong. Empty. The murderous aura of the sword spirit is too strong. EPTY. How can I discuss the way of sword with it? Oh shit. It found me. System, give me my instrument. I can only discuss the way of sword when I can keep him contained. Way of humanity. Deodo deodeo deodo deodo deodeo deodo. Tao can be spoken, but it may not be the eternal Tao. Way of heaven, way of earth, way of humanity and way of sword. What does Tao means? Tao is everything. If the sword is in your mind, everything can be your sword. How? Have you calmed down? Are you an expert in the way of sword? I have a strong comprehension in the way of sword. I will return the remnant soul to you, and you will learn the way of sword from me. How does that sound? Only swordplay. Not skills. If you win, the sword spirit will follow you. Okay, I will play the sword with you. If I win, then you come with me. Look. It is Takumi Fujiwara. The man in the black robe is filled with sword will. Damn. Is it the real sword spirit? We are cheated. I have given all of my treasures to Takumi Fujiwara. Come on. System. Loan 9 swords acquired with the exchange of acting tough points. Lome 9 swords broken sword technique. This is the swordplay in the world of heroes. You can't defend against it. You lost. Lone 9. Swords broken Mayans. Oh no. The sword spirit has learnt all of my skills in a flash. I can't win it by using swordplay alone. The swordplay can't do anything with it. It deserves to be called the sword spirit. I used 100 years to learn about the swordplay just now, and nobody has learned it. I didn't think you could learn it immediately. You are talented in learning swordplay. Now, I want to show my ultimate skill. I hope that you will not die from it. Get ready. It emits a strong sword will without any use of true core strength but only the sword skill. It is superb. The night with a full moon. The mountain peak of the purple cane. A flying sword form the west flying above the sky. Ops, sorry, I slipped. What are you doing? I didn't expect that my peerless skill would be interrupted by a little stone. God is merciful, and perhaps you shouldn't die today. I can't unleash this skill because of fate. Although I missed it, it is still my backup skill. The highest stage of swordplay is without any sword on hand and mind. I am the sword myself. This is known as the unity of swordsman and sword, you understand? Nonsense. It was obviously a sup of you. This young man doesn't have a high level of cultivation, but he has a sharp comprehension in the way of sword. Maybe he will become the immortal emperor one day. Young man. Yes? You won the competition. I will follow you. What? Congratulations to the host for gaining the trust and admiration of Sword Spirit. Really? The host upgraded to the King of Acting Tough. The host received a present of King of Acting Tough and 1000 points of Acting Tough. SHT, I finally fooled the Sword Spirit and got it. You must be proud of your decision. Come on, join me in standing up for justice, and save the common people. Subdued the Sword Spirit successfully. I have been sleeping here for 1,000 years. I have lost my memories. The remnant soul in your body is very